true patriot love in all of us.
Sweetly, so good, I drink it neatly.
In hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Vancouver, British Columbia, in far western Canada, home to the 2010 Winter Olympics and the six-time Grey Cup champions of the Canadian Football League, the BC Lions. And in downtown Vancouver, this is Rogers Arena, home to the NHL's Vancouver Canucks. And tonight, the home to WWE Survivor Series War Games, where we are...
All right, folks, let's do this.
Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley's team has the War Games advantage and the most experience in this match, doubling Liv Morgan's team for War Game appearances. But don't take this team lightly. Led by Women's World Champ Liv Morgan and WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. 10 women in the 6th War Games.
Hey, Nia's in the back, bro.
For women. And LA Knight, yeah.
What disrespect.
U.S. champion has his hands full tonight with a former United States champion, the dangerous and very unpredictable Shinsuke Nakamura. In the men's War Game match, Solo Sikoa can solidify beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's the true tribal chief with a bigger and badder bloodline, and they have the advantage in the War Games match tonight. The OG bloodline may have been saved by this man, the return of the wise man, Paul Heyman, because he pulled off a coup and brought with him tonight CM Punk, an original Paul Heyman guy. But Paul owes CM Punk a favor for his participation tonight.
The Discord is working. It's sub only.
So reunited for a common cause to take out Solo Sikoa and the new bloodline. And many believe it is a must-win tonight for the man on the left, the original tribal chief Roman Reigns, his cousin, Jimmy Uso. We are sold out tonight at Rogers Arena. It is filling up, and it is time for Survivor Series War Games.
Tonight, we step into a world where nothing is as it seems.
War game.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way to do War Games 4 versus 5.
CM Punk. Here we go. CM Punk, number 5 for the original bloodline.
No holds barred.
Tonight, survival is only the beginning.
And now, WWE Supercard and Prime Hydration present Survivor Series War Games.
Well, did you use your Prime somewhere else? That's probably why. Unless you might just have to go to a desktop or something and do it. It never works from my phone.
You are looking live at a sold-out Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Over 17,000 WWE fans are on hand for this Thanksgiving weekend tradition, the second longest running premium live event in WWE history. Welcome to the 38th Survivor Series War Games. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for spending part of your holiday weekend with us in this Thanksgiving weekend tradition. Michael Cole, Corey Graves. Corey, so much on the line tonight.
No doubt about it. Tonight, scores will be settled. Bodies will be broken. Vancouver is a perfect battlefield. It's one of my favorite nights of the WWE calendar. Let's go to war.
And let's talk about the War Games rules as we get set for the women's War Game matchup. 2 teams held in separate cages. 1 member of each team will start the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the team with the advantage will be released to enter the ring. Every 3 minutes, alternating members of each team will enter the match until the competitors are in the ring. Now, this is very important. War Games does not officially begin until all 10 competitors have entered. The
All right, try it now, Bible.
is via pinfall or submission.
Check Discord.
You can't escape the cage. If you do, your team will forfeit. It is an environment like no other. 6 tons of steel will surround 2 rings.
I'm on my own against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before.
How would I feel about 2K bringing back SmackDown vs. Raw and including NXT like they did with ECW in 09? As long as they give NXT a full roster, I'm happy.
Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair.
Tonight, the EST is bringing the heat, and her look is one of a kind, designed by a WWE 2K community member in the creation suite for WWE 2K24, which has been nominated for the best sports game of 2024. Cast your votes now at thegameawards.com until the 11th of December. And for Bianca Belair, Corey, 2-1 in one.
Well, did you get it working?
Career.
Experience can make all the difference in an environment like War Games, but nothing is for certain.
Bianca gave the advantage to her team, knocking off Nia Jax in a win Monday night on Raw, thanks to Bayley. For the first time in her illustrious career, Naomi will enter the War Games match.
Next, Naomi!
For all that Naomi has accomplished throughout her illustrious career, as you put it, Cole, there is something entirely
You got
different
Discord
about
working?
experiencing War Games firsthand as a competitor. It's one thing to watch on the monitor. It's another to step inside the double ring, double cage and get ready for hell on earth.
Here's the most experienced woman in all of WWE when it comes to War Games.
Guys, if you're here in Twitch and you are not a subscriber, you're not going to see anything but me tonight. If you are a subscriber and you head over to Discord, you can watch the watch party.
Io Sky certainly brings an X factor to her team, but I am curious as to how the team is going to function as a cohesive unit. Can the team be greater than the sum of its parts?
Q Bailey, who obviously has had major issues with most of the women in this matchup. Third time in her career she's been in War Games, but she's never won a War Games match.
Next, Bailey!
And of course, Corey Bailey replacing the injured Jade Cargill, who was attacked by an still unknown assailant.
Certainly a mysterious set of circumstances, but I think Bailey certainly did herself and perhaps her entire team a great favor this past Monday on Raw by procuring the advantage for her team. Even Bianca seemed happy to see Bailey in that instance.
So who's going first? Shouldn't they all be getting in the cage at this point? Okay, Rhea, I see you.
Socket and all. Rhea Ripley with the protective mask is back for her 4th War Games.
And Rhea!
Way to make something out of that mask. That's dope.
How do you like that for mind games, Michael Cole? That is a protective mask. It serves a function, but damn if that's not the most terrifying thing I've seen in a long time.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, looking to rally the troops. Can they stay together on the same page for one night tonight?
Raj, what's good, fam?
And Bailey telling Rhea, I want to start things here tonight. So Bailey will actually start the War Games match. The rest of the team will be locked inside the cage. They will be released at regular intervals throughout this matchup. But for Bailey, ballsy move by Bailey here.
I'm curious to see what type of strategy is employed. You mentioned Bailey's experience inside of War Games. That could play a major factor here. When it
And that's a ban. Fuck off.
Bailey realizes that she's going to have to go deep into the waters to survive this one.
The war cut into the hair of Bailey here tonight. And this match is brought to you by WWE Supercard Season 11. There's never been a better time to play the #1 WWE game on mobile. Explore the all-new Boom Mode and collect 5 new card rarities.
Don't come into my chat promoting somebody else's fucking stream because you want to watch shit for free. Go fuck yourself.
War Games.
Well, the goal is to go wire to wire, but the question remains, what sort of physical condition will Bailey be in by the time the match technically begins?
Not in a good mood, the WWE Champion from SmackDown, Nia Jax, enters her first War Games match after being defeated by Bianca Belair thanks to Bailey in the advantage match this past Monday night.
And their opponents, first, the WWE Women's Champion.
Sweetly so good I drink it neatly.
High tech. Appreciate that 3 months, fair.
These War Games matches all seem to boil down to trust. How can Nia Jax trust the rest of her team, Cole?
Especially when Miss Money in the Bank's on it.
Listen, once you subscribe, make sure you connect your Twitch to Discord so that you can see the watch party. If you are not a subscriber,
She's 2-0.
you can get into Discord, but you won't see the watch party.
Next, Candice LeRae.
And this has been doing her best recently to curry favor with the irresistible force, Nia Jax. A win tonight would certainly go a long way to help Candice's cause.
Curry favor at the expense of this woman. Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Not only is this her first War Games match, Corey, it's her first steel cage match in her whole career.
Again, much like I mentioned as pertains to Naomi,
I just answered your question,
there's a certain
Romain.
intimidation factor that comes
Come on.
with stepping into a structure as maniacal as the War Games cage. That's got to be intimidating, whether you're Tiffany Stratton or not.
Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton.
you're seeing in front of your eyes right now. Candice LeRae certainly not on the same page as Tiffany Stratton.
Watch me.
And will these two be on the same page?
Raquel Rodriguez and the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
All right, this is the last time I'm going to say it during this match. In order to join the watch party, you need to 1. Subscribe to the channel, 2. Join Discord, 3. Connect Twitch to Discord. Once you do all of those things, give it a few minutes, and you should be able to see the watch party. It's the last time I'm going to say it. I'm trying to watch the match.
They double the appearances by Team Liv.
It would make sense that the experience would help your team, but this could be another circumstance where what you don't know can actually help you. If you're walking into WARGAMES without the fear that comes with having experienced it in the past, that could give you and your team an advantage.
An interesting start to WARGAMES. Bayley and Nia Jax will square off for 5 minutes. Remember, it was
Sorry, guys. I am not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to enjoy this.
Bayley back at SummerSlam. Bayley has not been able to get the title back.
Curious strategy by Nia Jax's team to put the irresistible force in at the beginning.
Oh, and there goes Bayley, knocked down by Nia. Remember, Bayley will have help in 5 minutes. The advantage is on her side.
And maybe the strategy there is that Nia's team understands that Nia is durable. Jax can take punishment and continue to soldier forward. Maybe that's what they're hoping.
He started with Nia? I wouldn't have started with Nia.
Bayley, a former 4-time world champion in the ring with the current queen of the ring, Nia Jax. And what's the strategy? What is the strategy, Corey, early on?
If you're Nia Jax, do what you've already seen Nia attempt to do. Just utilize your size. Make Bayley have to move you around the ring. Make Bayley have to exert herself a little bit extra. That way, Bayley's going to be...
Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly.
Slip away momentarily from the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. Again, the clock ticking, and so the first competitor will be released from the cage to join Bayley.
And conversely, I imagine starting the match with Bayley for her team is the goal you want is to tie her out.
Yo, Psych Ortiz. What's good, fam? Appreciate you being here.
Bayley headbutted back toward the corner.
Welcome to the watch along. Hope you had a good stream.
Bayley now sits between the rings. And now just toying and with Nia Jackson. Bayley, great strategy there. Draw Nia out and take advantage.
That's smart. We're going to need to see a little bit more of that out of Bayley.
Bayley's team looking on. And so much is made, and
I still don't understand the Nia Jax start. I don't get it.
Corey, in this matchup.
That doesn't make sense to me.
2-1, 3-2.
Seeing the path that often makes all of the difference. But right now, Bayley's got to be enjoying this opportunity just to stand one-on-one inside of WARGAMES against Nia. This is the woman who took Bayley's most prized possession from her.
And let's go Bayley chants from this sellout crowd of 17,000 plus in Vancouver. First premium live event here since 1998. That was rock bottom in your house. And again, Bayley can't escape. That's not what she's trying to do here. Perhaps trying to get to the top rope, and it cost her. Maybe trying to go for a high-risk maneuver and able to fight back as Nia Jax was looking for a Samoan drop.
Bayley.
Bayley now just teeing off on the WWE Women's Champion.
That rock bottom in your house event featured The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, a buried alive match, rocking Mankind for the championship. Bayley now climbs up to the top rope, trying to control Nia Jax here. And Bayley,
oh nice.
Takes Jax down. Great move by Bayley. Changing up the offense a little bit here tonight.
It's a great strategy. Show your opponents as familiar with your game as they may be. Show them something new entirely.
Oh. There you go. There you go.
Which is legal with no disqualifications inside WARGAMES.
It is technically legal.
I assure you, those studs on that piece of leather not feeling good for Nia Jax right now.
Yeah, but the problem is Bayley went face first into the cage, and now Nia has a weapon. Oh, goodness. Straight across the spine of Bayley. And suddenly Nia's taken over.
And this has allowed Nia to slow down the pace of this matchup. This is what the champion wants in this circumstance.
And again, if you're unfamiliar with the WARGAMES concept, Nia Bayley not going for pinfalls here because the match doesn't officially start until all 10 women are in the ring.
With that said, by the time the bell officially rings, there could just be a pile of bodies in the ring with you.
And now Nia Jax. Oh, man! And Bayley hit hard on that metal plate between the rings. She's in trouble. Bayley's going to get some help in about a minute, but right now Nia Jax is dominating. Nia
taking her time because she tired as hell, bro.
Let's take another look at this. Nia Jax full speed ahead, hip first into Bayley, but now Bayley mounting a comeback of her own.
Yeah, Bayley looking to rally. You want to try to keep Nia down when the cavalry arrives in 40 seconds. Oh, goodness! Nia Jax flattening Bayley.
Take another look at this. Like Bayley running full speed ahead into a brick wall.
And going into the cage wall. See referee Sean Bennett on the outside checking on Bayley. Really, the officials can do nothing. Just count a pinfall or submission.
Here comes Nia again!
And the official won't even enter the ring until the match officially begins when all 10 women are in. And who will join Bayley now?
Someone's going to have to try to come to Bayley's aid.
Here we go.
And it's going to be one of her best friends, Naomi, who enters the WARGAMES structure for the very first time in her career. The former two-time
what is the cap on her head?
On her birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday today.
Nia's got to survive for 3 minutes before she gets some help. And Nia Jax in trouble as Tiffany takes out a colorful kendo stick. Is that a toilet seat?
It does appear that maybe
that is a toilet seat.
Right now, Naomi just wearing this kendo stick out all over Nia.
Well, it was wearing it out. Oh, now Naomi using the kendo stick to her advantage once again. Yeah, I believe that's a toilet seat. Very unique. I'm not sure if we've seen that before.
First time for everything.
And now Naomi. And look at this unique offense on Nia Jax. Naomi came so close to winning the WWE Women's Championship a couple of weeks back. If it wasn't for Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton.
Curious to see if the familiarity that Naomi's gained with Nia Jax in those recent encounters will pay off in this situation. Big kick across the back of Jax's neck.
And now they've got Nia down.
And you can see Naomi hesitated for a moment because she was instinctively about to execute a pinfall. This is very, very unfamiliar for superstars who are trained to hit a big move and go for the cover, try to win the match.
The split leg drop by Naomi. And now Naomi and Bayley look to team up and work together.
Oh, happy birthday. That's what it is.
Fantastic double team by Bayley and Naomi. And again, both women realizing you can't win the match in this instance, even though you have a decided advantage.
Yeah, but you can take out one of the most feared individuals in WWE today in Nia Jax. With Nia now with a kendo stick. This is not good news for Bayley and Naomi. And you're right, it's a toilet seat.
You know, TL Hopper was booked tonight. Look at this, just disrespect from the WWE Women's Champion.
Complete disrespect, looking to flush Naomi. Oh! Bayley now with a kendo stick. Too bad they didn't have those when Rikishi was around. Oh!
Why that kendo stick with the rubber now?
With that toilet seat by Naomi. And that Nia Jax into the second turnbuckle.
Face first goes Jax.
And now Naomi. Little payback here. Well, what was I saying about Rikishi?
Don't find this as offensive as Rikishi.
I bet Nia does.
Facts. Facts. He said most people don't find this as offensive as Rikishi.
Right now, Bayley and Naomi have
a lot of us wish we were Nia in that moment.
Oh, headbutts now by Nia.
I was talking before about the durability of Nia Jax. Able to whip.
So good, I drink it
Back of her neck. And it's oh, wait a minute. Candice LeRae
He said, "Fuck off, Tiffy."
This could prove to be disastrous for the entire
That's
team.
hilarious.
This is my point. You can't get along with your teammates inside War Games. You don't have a chance.
Yeah, but to that point, Candice LeRae has been in 2 War Game matches in her career. Tiffany hasn't been in any, neither is Nia. So maybe Candice LeRae figures, hey, listen, let me bring the experience in here. Sending steel chairs into the ring, which Nia Jax is using now on Bayley and Naomi.
Naomi doing her best to protect herself, and Jax just swinging wildly with a steel chair.
See, the no chairs on the top of the heads thing makes things really awkward.
The Poison Pixie will enter the cage.
Yeah, Candice LeRae again trying to cater favor with Nia Jax for many weeks now, and went for the double chairs. Bayley and Naomi able to fight back. 2-on-2 for now.
I understand it's for the health and safety of the wrestlers, but it's like, dang, man, that makes things super awkward.
Nia behind the steel chair in the turnbuckle.
Candice LeRae.
Especially in big matches like this, where it's kind of hard to call spots sometimes.
Of this developing relationship between these two.
I have no doubt about it, but that said, Candice LeRae has got to be currying a lot of favor in this particular moment with Nia Jax.
Bayley's team will have a 3-on-2 advantage in a minute and a half. As Candice LeRae!
Do I think Bianca had anything to do with Jade to start their feud for WrestleMania? I mean, it's a good way to start their feud. I don't think she did, but I mean, it would make sense.
Candice LeRae does not mean she does not have a wealth of experience on her side. Great deal of success in NXT, finding success now here on Raw and SmackDown.
Well, Bayley tells the story of how important Candice was in the early portions of her career. She was trying to make it to NXT and WWE. Candice has been very
It would be a good angle storytelling-wise, I'll say that.
Because, you know, she believes Bayley stole her
Do I
spotlight.
think she had anything to do with it? No, I don't.
To rise and shine before Candice did here. Oh, and Candice bounced face first off the steel chairs.
That may indeed be true, at least in the mind of Candice LeRae. There's only
Why do you think that's? Why do you think Lash had anything to do with it?
Now Bayley setting up the chairs. Candice is in trouble.
Tandem offense.
And Nia Jax saving Candice LeRae.
Like a wrecking ball.
Nia and Candice look working very well together here.
Oh no, things are about to get even worse for Bayley.
I was going to say Bayley's team.
I mean, I definitely don't see them having Bianca go heel.
If Candice and Nia hit that!
Moonsault on the money. Whoever enters next better bring a shovel to scrape Bayley off the mat.
And now Nia Jax hammering away on Naomi. And the EST, Bianca Belair.
Speaking of which,
well, if nothing else, we know this will even up the power advantage that currently resides on the side of Nia's team. The EST, one of, if not the strongest women in all of WWE. It just right at Jax.
Bianca's third time inside War Games. She knows her way around this structure is evident there. And now Bianca with a fire extinguisher. Kendo sticks, garbage cans, chairs, a toilet seat, and now a fire extinguisher.
she ain't done yet.
Like a typical Saturday night in the Cole household.
We want tables. Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
And Bianca now bringing a table into the ring. Gonna introduce a table inside the War Games structure.
Naomi lending an assist. But you have to realize, while all these women are redecorating the inside of the War Games cage, Nia Jax, everybody has time to recover.
Good move, Candice. That was smart.
Except Bayley. Look at Bayley. Bayley still looks lifeless in there. The We Want Tables chant from 17,000 strong in Vancouver tonight.
The night is young, Vancouver.
Bianca's team with a 3-on-2 advantage right now. Really, it's just 2-on-2 because Bayley is still down and out.
Bayley at this point, basically a chalk outline.
Bianca.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible power.
Oh,
oh.
the top turnbuckle.
LeRae wanted the poison Rana, the inverted Hurricane Rana, but Belair just too strong. Speaking of too strong,
Bianca with a back elbow. And Belair now. Uh-oh. Whoa, wow. Landed on her feet, however. Tossed the chair to Nia. Used it to her advantage.
Nia did her best to create some separation between her body and the chair. That look again.
Yeah, that was a mean turnbuckle shot though.
They've become quite the pals and quite the team here in WWE.
And from either team might pull a Dakota Kai by turning on a teammate. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen tonight.
Remember, Bayley
would be for me. That would be a surprise.
Jade Cargill. Jade, of course, Bianca Belair's tag team partner. They're the tag team champions. Going to be interesting to see what happens with those titles.
Well, it seems thus far that Bianca Belair has at least been able to compartmentalize the issue of Jade Cargill being taken out mysteriously.
Oh, it's still got to be in the back of your mind who is responsible for that attack.
But Bianca needs to keep it there in the back of her mind. Focus on the task at hand. And now Tiffany Stratton will enter her first War Games match.
It's Tiffy time.
Coming to the aid of Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae. And Tiffany now going to bring out some weapons as well. Trash can and lid. You know, get back to that Bianca Jade story for a moment, Corey. Bianca's got to wonder if Jade's attacker is actually on her team.
I would definitely say Candice is the weakest link in the ring for sure. I agree with that.
And now Tiffany Stratton unloading. No, down goes Naomi. It's Tiffany time.
Even on the West Coast. Oh! Fantastic back elbow by Ms. Money in the Bank.
It's Tiffany time anywhere in the world, Corey. And now Tiffany and Nia working together as a team, and Bayley just got about cut in half. This is the pace that Nia Jackson, her team love. Keep everybody down.
Powerhouse was good.
Take your time, punish your opponents.
Don't worry about getting cute. Oh! Inflict damage.
Bayley has not been the same since she was put through the chairs a bit ago.
Stratton looking for here a backslide again. Instinct taking over.
It's in your account settings in Discord, Jerry.
With a leg drop by Nia Jax.
Should be under integrations.
Sometimes in the heat of battle, you'll catch yourself executing a reversal that maybe isn't the best at the moment, but Nia Jax certainly made that. Oh, and a blockbuster by Tiffany. As Nia and Tiffany sent Bianca crashing to the mat, and it has been all Nia Jackson company in this match. This has been domination thus far. Take another look at this double team maneuver, the Samoan drop with a neck breaker from Stratton. Nia Jax and her team just having their way right now inside of War Games.
Again, Nia utilizing the steel chair. Naomi, though, able to duck underneath and intercept Nia now. Oh, right to the
like Shazam, appreciate that.
Bayley taken down as well. And Bayley, is that her ankles he was reaching for? I believe.
A little tough to tell right now with all the carnage.
Can we cut to Naomi and Nia, please? Thank you. She's talking some shit.
18 seconds to the next competitor is released. Into the War Game structure as Bayley drops Tiffany on her face.
Bayley is hanging in there for her team, no doubt about it. But you're right, I noticed Bayley grasping at her right knee.
All right. Let's get interesting.
Io Sky, who of course arrived on the scene in NXT, won the NXT Women's Championship Tag Team titles, won Money in the Bank, defeated Bayley at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship.
Io running all over the ringside area, looking for something else to bring into battle, another weapon to introduce. We've seen what Io can do with a trash can in War Games.
Indeed, she's made her mark already, and Io Sky has been in every... Oh, she's harnessing the garbage can.
God.
Keep climbing. What a savage, bro. What an absolute savage.
Io Sky
With the trash can on her back, bro.
Io hauling the trash can with her to the top of the War Games cage.
Last time she did something like this, it was one of the top moments.
What an absolute savage.
Keep your eye on Candice LeRae, who's looking to meet Io at the top of the steel.
Candice LeRae up near the top. Io Sky now. Garbage can in hand. High above the arena here in Vancouver.
Oh no. Oh no. This could spell
Oh shit.
disaster for
Oh,
Io
oh,
Sky.
oh,
Candice LeRae
oh.
trying to bring Io in with a suplex perhaps. Drops down to the top rope. Io though. Went for a
Oh
sunset
no.
powerbomb.
No.
Tailbone of LeRae.
No.
Now Io back up.
Oh, that would have been so good if she hit it, man.
Io
Oh,
on
man.
the top rope now.
The genius of the sky.
Gonna fly.
Oh, sorry.
Into a kip up by Io. Remember, she's next in line for Liv Morgan's championship. Io with a back elbow. Tiffany misses wildly.
Tremendous athleticism.
So much fun to watch. And Tiffany showing off as well.
For having a world-class gymnast in her own right.
Io, that standing switch, and went to roll through. Tiffany held on. Missed with a stomp. And Io with a steel chair to the spine.
Io Sky surveying the situation and delivering chair shots to the opposition. Here it comes.
The bullet train from Io Sky.
Keep your eyes on Jax.
Oh, from behind.
Oh, what a pounce.
And that's how Nia Jax can complete.
What we got next, chat? Raquel?
Bailey from behind with a kendo stick.
Yeah.
You go clear out, get it!
And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel heading into the War Games structure for a third time in her career. Her and Liv Morgan, former tag team champions together. She saved Liv Morgan's championship back in the night that Dominic Mysterio was hanging above the ring inside a shark cage. That was the return of Raquel.
That's funny, bro.
The grin on Raquel's face as she pulls weaponry from underneath the ring.
Dude, Raquel.
has
Ain't got no
bad
weapons. Just get in the ring.
intentions in this one.
And now, Raquel using her power.
Oh! Fall away slam into the steel. We talked about the power advantage that Nia Jax possessed that was then neutralized by Bianca Belair. But certainly the power advantage once again rests on the side of Team Raquel.
And now Bailey and Bianca Belair are going to double team Raquel Rodriguez. And Nia Jax again from behind.
Nia is just bullying everyone in her.
I haven't heard anything about Becky retiring.
Better part of a year here in WWE. Current Queen of the Ring, WWE Women's Champion. And now, scary thought to have Raquel and Nia working together. Rhea Ripley cannot wait to get into this ring. She'll be the next entrant and give her team the advantage at 5-on-4 for a few minutes. Rhea, of course, taken out of action.
I agree. The bodyguard gimmick hasn't been that good.
The attack and the performance.
I am happy we got a heel Raquel, though, because I did want that.
And they broke the orbital socket of Rhea Ripley. Weren't sure when she was going to be back.
I just hope that they give her more to do.
The orbital socket of Rhea Ripley with
No,
a
I don't have any
baseball
snacks.
Bat, exactly.
Let's not overlook that minor detail. That's a game changer. Look at this. Double power bombs incoming.
Into the cage. Nia using it for momentum.
There you go. A version of AOP's Super Collider. Oh, man. Double stack destruction. by Jackson Rodriguez.
And Bianca Belair's
I might
team
make some
has
popcorn
been
actually.
laid to waste.
That'll be my snack. I'll wait till after this match.
I think Rhea is going to be facing a 4-on-1 situation when she gets in the ring, Corey.
Certainly an unenviable position for Mommy to find herself in as we approach the 10-second mark. Everybody knows what's coming next.
Here comes Mommy, the Eradicator. Rhea Ripley on her way to the ring. As Nia Jackson, Raquel Rodriguez stand ready to fight.
Oh, listen, Rhea's a smart competitor above all. Ripley isn't afraid to stand there and throw hands, but she realizes this is an unwinnable situation at this point.
Now Rhea and Raquel, a tug-of-war over this table. Oh! And jaw, the chin of Raquel Rodriguez. And now Rhea
Nia just
with the
like-
table inside the ring. Nia Jackson into a drop kick. Raquel back to her feet. Right to the mask, the protective mask of Rhea Ripley. And remember, it was Raquel who caused the Ripley injury along with Liv Morgan. And now Tiffany Stratton from behind. Meanwhile, Bayley and Io Sky and Bianca try to make it back to their feet.
It looked like Io had something in mind, but might have thought the better of it, realizing this is a very, very uphill battle she's facing at the moment.
And of course, Bayley, she's had an issue with Tiffany Stratton, who cost her the championship. Naomi now, a double rear view off the top rope, takes out both Nia and Raquel. Liv Morgan watching the clock. She'll be the final entrant. Once she gets in the ring, this match officially begins. She's your current women's world champion. Everybody pretty much down and out. Tiffany back to her feet. Bayley as well. Rhea Ripley still doing damage.
Yeah, but you can see Liv Morgan staring up at the giant video boards, realizing that the tides are beginning to turn in this matchup. Liv's team is no longer in charge.
And now Rhea Ripley with a breaking it over the back of Raquel. Now everyone teed up on Raquel Rodriguez. Bianca Belair using her hair.
Stratton with a steel chair to the spine of Rhea Ripley.
Now oh goodness.
There's Candice. I forgot she was there.
Bianca answers with the braid.
And her braid's split in two.
Raquel Rodriguez about takes her head off. And now Naomi with a bulldog.
We all did.
Rhea Ripley with a headbutt to Nia, and another with a mask. Down goes Jax.
Rhea letting the world know her face feels just fine at the moment.
Guess what, Liv? There's
She's
no
just waiting.
feet in the ring.
She's just waiting.
Rhea Ripley. And rightfully so, Liv Morgan looks scared to death. Come to mommy, says Rhea Ripley.
How could you not be scared to death?
Is Liv walking? No, she's not walking out. No. What?
Cage yet, so this isn't going to force a forfeiture for her team. But
And the match doesn't even start until she gets in the ring.
Oh, she got a bat. Okay. I thought she was walking out, bro.
Memories for Rhea Ripley.
I thought she was walking out.
over Juan Soto, Liv Morgan about to show you how it's done.
Rhea barking at Morgan.
Man, she should have came in with the pigtails and the Harley Quinn look, bro.
The door will close.
Let the war games begin!
So the match is officially underway. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win War Games. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, staring off at one another. Everyone else is down, for the most part. Rhea
The face is healed.
with a statement.
Lego.
Mask is off. Bring it, Liv, says Rhea Ripley, and here
Mask
we go.
off.
Ripley
Mask
and
off.
Morgan.
Rhea looking for Riptide.
Nia Jax, though, from behind, pretty much saving Liv. And now Tiffany involved.
And as good as it had to feel for Rhea Ripley to get her hands on Liv Morgan in that moment, Rhea took her eyes off of the situation.
Oh, no. And Rhea's helpless here, Corey.
Oh, God. Oh,
and now
God.
fall back to the midsection by Morgan. Hasn't she done enough damage with that back?
This is going to be cracking Rhea's ribs. And it's all perfectly legal.
She almost blinded the woman with that bat. She's trying to cripple her. And again to the back with a bat.
Rhea Ripley being mugged by Team Morgan.
And now Candice LeRae dragging her.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my. Handcuffs. And this is smart. This is smart for Liv Morgan and her team. Handcuff Rhea, take her out of the equation, and give your team a 5-on-4 advantage, but Rhea fighting back. Rhea averting disaster there, at least momentarily.
There is chaos mid-rings right now, and Bayley once again mixing it up with the irresistible force. Rhea Ripley back to a vertical base for a moment. Watch Io! Oh! Missile drop kick from the...
Oh! Ooh. That was nasty.
Candice! Oh!
Okay, DDT.
Bianca Belair now sends Candice into the cage. Oh, down goes Bianca. Naomi. Face first, Raquel. Liv Morgan, the world champ from the second row.
Oh, God, that looked nasty. From that angle, that looked nasty.
And Bayley now. Sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckle.
No rest for the...
Now we got some good spots coming now. This is good.
And they do it.
1, 2. Bayley barely kicked out at 2.5. That was close.
That was 2.999.
Nia thought she had her.
This has been a melee from the start. And what is happening? Io Sky has scaled the cage on the right of your screen. Tiffany Stratton making the climb on the left.
And again, they're not trying to escape, because if they escape, they lose. They forfeit. So they something dangerous in mind for both of these women.
Appreciate that, Sean.
Io Sky, Tiffany Stratton both going for broke here.
Io Sky. We've seen this maneuver in the past.
We've seen Io wear the trash can like a suit of armor and launch herself from the top of the cage. Could this be it again?
Tiffany on the other side.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Dangerous for both of these women. Io Sky gonna arm herself. Cover her.
This is batshit. This is absolute. And she flipped. That is absolute batshit, bro. Absolute batshit.
The over-the-moon salt with a garbage can.
And a picture-perfect swanton bomb from Stratton in stereo. Everybody's down. High risk, high reward for both women.
Again, Io Sky really carving out a legacy inside the War Games structure. Tiffany Stratton now going through the trash after Io went dumpster diving.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my.
Oh, shit.
Corey, she's gonna do it. Can she cash in here in this structure? Yes,
They're both laying there.
I mean, how's that gonna work?
They're both laying there right now.
And who does she cash in on?
Take your pick, Tiff. It's Tiffy time.
Miss Money in the Bank contemplating a cash in at Survivor Series. With Raquel right now.
I was wondering when that was going to come into play. I was wondering.
Clearing everybody out.
Hang on in unintentionally, Io may have just saved either Nia or Liv's championship.
Oh, she got caught. She got caught. So is she going to cash in on Liv now that Raquel can't stop her? Cash in inside War Games would be crazy. I would not be mad at that at all.
Nia Jax doing her best to call the shots mid-ring amongst all of this chaos.
Yeah, telling Tiffany to get a table. There are bodies strewn everywhere inside the War Game structure.
This is ugly.
First team to gain pinfall or submission wins War Games.
I do think Liv's team is going to win because there's too many storylines that would end if they lost. Like, I can't really see how they would continue the Bianca storyline if her team loses, if Bianca's team loses.
A 5-on-4 advantage right now for Bianca's team because Raquel's been handcuffed and taken out of the match for all intents and purposes. And now Bianca Belair from way. Oh!
LeRae went face first into the top turnbuckle.
And Belair may have hurt herself.
It's the second time she hit that top turnbuckle.
Take another look at the impact of LeRae being dropped face first.
And now a Samoan drop to Belair by Nia.
Here comes Jax.
Big leg drop to Bianca Belair. Cover for the win. And breaking things.
Agree, it does only make sense for her to cash in on Nia, but it would be quite the swerve if she cashed in on Liv.
Bayley brought Io in to WWE, forming Damage Control. Io and company turned on Bayley, kicked her out. Io to win the title. And will those bad feelings come to a head here tonight? Nia Jax, though.
There's a lot of drama on Bianca's team, too. So I feel like, I don't know, the cohesion, I feel like, because think about it. They've been showing that the cohesion has been there with Liv's team all this time. They've been buddy-buddy the whole time and totally fine.
And now Bianca on the table. What the? Oh, no. Oh, no.
But Bianca's team has had some issues.
Is Nia Jax?
Bianca don't like Bayley. All of a sudden likes Io, but Bayley don't like Io. Io don't like Bayley.
Nia on the second row.
Naomi's sus for several reasons.
Naomi and Bianca working together.
Oh, shit.
Nia to a table. Cover by Naomi. And there. Oh,
with the bat? God,
God,
Liv in this damn bat.
Across the spine of Naomi.
I think a cash in tonight would be awesome.
Ribs of Io Sky and Morgan. Uh-oh, Bianca said no way.
Belair just ripping the baseball bat from the grasp of Liv Morgan, and now
Liv Morgan just trying to run away. Oh, Raquel, though, able to slip
still
down
move.
the rope, even though
He
she's
moves side to
handcuffed.
side.
Bayley, though, teeing off.
Liv just kicked the chair.
Morgan.
Raquel.
Oblivion! Oblivion onto the chair. Cover by Liv for the win. Rhea finally gets her hands on Morgan. Headbutt.
Wants the riptide again, but Rodriguez.
Yeah, too close to Raquel. Oh, Raquel may not get up after that. Morgan, cold breaker. Chair. Remember the bad eye, the bad broken orbital socket to Rhea Ripley, not protected now.
That Rhea voluntarily exposed to show Liv Morgan, hey, I'm fine. Liv saying, yeah, prove it.
And now Morgan out to the apron, heading up to the top rope. Liv Morgan looking to take
This match was so slow, and it's gotten very interesting now.
And now Rhea, second rope, Morgan to the top, trying to somehow fend off Ripley.
Not much real estate to work with on the top rope there. Look at Morgan getting the best of this exchange.
Morgan who won the Crown Jewel Championship in Saudi Arabia.
Liv wanted Oblivion off of the top rope, but Rhea was able to put the brakes on.
Yeah, the powerful Ripley able to counter. Headbutt now from Rhea to Morgan. Liv Morgan, dangerous situation here. Rhea Ripley. Ripley.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Rhea from the top rope.
Uh-oh.
Rhea. Riptide.
Good shit, Rhea. Good shit.
Cover by Ripley. Rhea has pinned
Oh, wow.
Rhea wins War Games.
All right. That was my first L.
The women's tag team champion, Bianca Belair.
Now,
Naomi, Io
does
Bailey,
Tiffy cash in?
That had to feel good.
But she can 100% still cash in.
Rhea Ripley.
Ripley's got to be feeling a little catharsis tonight inside of War Games after pinning her longtime adversary's shoulders to the mat. But it was not easy. What a battle we just witnessed.
The more experienced team won War Games tonight.
What is this?
Cause for
What is this
celebration for
relationship?
Team Ripley tonight in Vancouver.
What a heck of a match.
What's up with Bianca? Something ain't right with her.
Inside War Games. This was incredible, Corey.
Both Tiffany Stratton and Io Sky launching themselves from the top of the War Games cage. And just when Tiffany Stratton seemed to be considering cashing in her Money in the Bank contract, Io Sky and her personal fire brigade keep things alive for the moment.
Yeah, Raquel ended up being hit.
It was a great moment though.
And then this takes Nia Jax out of the match.
Lock her into the with the handcuffs under all the smoke. That was
She
great.
had victory for her team. Liv Morgan with her trusty baseball bat would rear its head again. Check this out. Oblivion onto the steel chair for Bailey.
But Rhea would finally get her hands on Liv. And then this. From the top rope. It had to feel oh so good for Rhea Ripley. Riptide through a table. She
That shit
pins
was
the Women's
crazy.
World Champ and leads her team to victory inside War Games.
That looked like the end of the Michigan.
Rio, wait for Io.
They did.
Congratulations to these 5 warriors, your winners of Women's War Games.
Cool. All right, I'm going to go.
Holiday season is upon us.
Guess what? 3-minute ad break coming in hot. I'm gonna go get some popcorn and some more to drink. I'll be right back.
And all the ish in between. Remember, your holiday isn't complete
I don't care what anybody say, this version of Shinsuke is goated.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the United States Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Sinister,
Goated.
menacing.
Love it. This is my favorite version of Shinsuke.
Witnessed a metamorphosis within Shinsuke Nakamura in recent weeks. And this man may very well be the next United States champion.
Survivor Series is powered in part by C4 Energy, the official energy drink of WWE. With energy that hits.
I want Shinsuke to win this now. After an entrance like that, need more of it.
Grab yours now at Circle K.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the United States Champion, LA Knight.
You know, Corey, I believe that some
Yeah,
of what
this Canada crowd has been a little
Nakamura
weak
said about LA Knight
compared to
has
most
truth.
international
This man
crowds.
is consumed with being
I would say
champion.
Canada's considered
WWE,
international.
A long, hard road to finally win the.
Did he just drop his belt, bro?
We just saw something out of LA Knight that I think could be a very strong.
Bad luck.
LA Knight just dropped his United States
Bad
champion.
luck.
That means there is turmoil inside of the megastar. He's not in control like he usually is.
And that's the point that I was making with Shinsuke Nakamura. Said this man is so consumed with being a champion. A long, hard road to finally win the United States Championship at SummerSlam. But Shinsuke Nakamura claims it's going to finally slip through the fingers of LA Knight.
Well, it's a case of LA Knight working his entire life to get to WWE, to become a champion in WWE, and he finally achieved that, and he's holding on to it so desperately tight. He may squeeze it out the backside of his hands himself.
This is about the prestigious United States Championship. I do want to make a correction because I had mentioned that it was Io Sky, but it was actually Bayley who won the championship back at WrestleMania. I wanted to make sure that I gave Bayley her proper due in that past match. So this is for the United States title, first formed in 1974. The late great Harley Race, the first United States champion. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held the title over the years. And tonight, LA Knight defends against a former three-time IWGP champion, 2018 Royal Rumble winner, two-time NXT champ, and a two-time Intercontinental champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. So what does Knight have to do to keep the title tonight, Corey?
LA Knight needs to stick to his guns. LA Knight needs to stay on his game, which in the early moments of this matchup is not the case.
Bucket.
LA Knight needs to find his rhythm, settle into a groove, and do what
Don't
he
play
does
about my
best.
corn.
And again, Shinsuke's in LA's head. And look at the use of the mist on Friday Night SmackDown last night. Knight's got to be thinking about that. Got to be thinking, does Nakamura somehow try to slip that in, avoid disqualification, and use that tonight?
Definitely a possibility. Nakamura is a master of mind games. I mentioned it on SmackDown several weeks back that Nakamura claimed that he was frustrated at his place in WWE. He went away, did a lot of deep meditation, and while doing that meditation, it unlocked something in Shinsuke's mind that he had never experienced before. that's manifested itself. That's what we're seeing here now.
Yeah, the MMA expert has come back with a much more aggressive attitude. And this is a big night for Shinsuke Nakamura, Corey. You can say you go away and you got to regroup and you got to find your place in WWE. You got to win, and you got to win the championship. Oh, and that's what Nakamura needs to do here at Survivor Series. LA Knight cover. Oh, thought he went for the cover, but he's just going to beat the hell out of Shin.
I think this is what Knight needs right now. Let it all fly, LA Knight.
LA Knight. Nice suplex delivered to Nakamura. Knight delivered a well-placed elbow. Cover. The kick out by Shinsuke at 1.
I think Shinsuke Nakamura subscribes to the old adage that
They have slowly been putting more and more advertisements on the map.
Nakamura sees LA Knight as the loudmouth that he is, the guy that will tell you how tough he is, and Shinsuke is the quiet guy in the corner.
And there's the veteran, Shinsuke Nakamura, rolling out of harm's way, at least momentarily. LA Knight now driving Nakamura to the barricade. You know, LA Knight's usually the one playing the games, right? And one up with everybody. I think it bothered him. He was embarrassed by the fact that Nakamura's gotten the better of him over the past few weeks.
Well, absolutely. It's one of the weapons that has driven LA Knight to these heights. His blind confidence in himself, his belief that he is as good as he says he is. Unfortunately, the rest of the world doesn't believe it. And by that, I mean Shinsuke Nakamura.
For a sub, you can watch party in Discord.
Shinsuke as these two
battle subscriber
again, remember, champion
can't really help you.
Nakamura's got a pin or submit LA Knight. If you get back to Shinsuke for a moment, where did you think he got lost along the way? And what do you think he lost before he came back?
That's a great question, and I think only Shinsuke Nakamura can truly answer that. I've been a fan of Nakamura since his days in Japan. I studied Shinsuke. I was so excited when Shinsuke signed with NXT, shortly before my in-ring career came to an end. Nakamura has been one of my favorites for a long time, but I'm telling you, what we're seeing out of him right now is some of the best we've ever seen.
Well, and it brings back a lot of memories to the early career of Shinsuke Nakamura. And now LA Knight, bouncing Nakamura off the top rope. Now, even though there's 2 rings out here, of course, for War Games, you're only going to compete in the 1 ring.
Elbow right to the spine of the challenger
in this United States Championship match. And now LA Knight has taken over. This is really a must-win for Nakamura, in my opinion.
No doubt about it. When you go away for several months, you reinvent yourself, you tap into whatever Shinsuke has. If you come back and it doesn't translate to W's, it was all a waste of time.
What a back elbow!
That elbow we've seen Nakamura connect with numerous times will turn your lights out in a
and that one elbow just turned things around. Basement drop kick. Cover now by Nakamura. LA Knight has to kick out at 2. But this elbow will knock your lights out.
Shinsuke Nakamura, an absolutely...
I mean, I think they're keeping the War Games thing because Survivor Series isn't brand versus brand anymore.
So quick, so sudden.
So
that sudden impact
they need something to keep it interesting and to keep it differentiated from all the other PLEs that they do.
Any other superstar is his ability to remain calm in the heat of battle. It's almost unnerving when you're deep into a fist fight and Nakamura is calm as can possibly be.
He's always in control, never loses control. Very rare that Nakamura gets taken out of the moment. LA Knight checking his nose, and that was some back elbow by Nakamura.
And the angle with which Nakamura delivered the elbows. How do you prepare for something like that?
Now Nakamura having his way with LA Knight. Quite the challenge for Knight tonight. Well, he's been a fighting champion. He's held open challenges against a number of people in Friday Night SmackDown.
Make no mistake about it. LA Knight is proud to
And Shinsuke up at the top rope. Knight buys himself some time.
LA Knight is proud to be your United States champion, and LA Knight wants to follow in the footsteps of the greatest United States champions that there's ever been. John Cena, for example, with these open challenges. Unfortunately, not everybody is John Cena.
DDT, Knight for the cover, 2 retain the title, kick out at 2 by Nakamura.
And this is where Knight can't allow himself to get frustrated. He just needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal, keep doing what he's doing.
You're gonna telegraph that wildly. Nakamura just able to hang on. And and LA Knight was ready. He had that well scouted.
Torture rack.
Bang,
oh my God!
Nakamura for the win for Knight. Nakamura at 2. Very impressed with LA Knight there.
a version of the burning hammer delivered by the United States champion.
But what set that up, Corey, is the fact that he was ready. Nakamura will miss with the first swing, that first swinging kick, and he always connects on the second. Knight was ready for that time.
LA Knight is a student of the game. If he ever comes up short, it's not due to lack of preparation. Elbow stops the forward progression of Nakamura, who's now placed on the top turnbuckle.
Knight with the right hand. Knight hasn't been the same since
I'm telling
the
you,
elbow went into the nose, but all the mind games, right?
I would say LA Knight hasn't been the same since he made his entrance tonight.
And now Knight, and again, there's another example of LA Knight not being on top of his game tonight. The fact that Nakamura's in his head.
Why he needs to stop doing that damn top rope shit.
What's happening here? The United States champion looks like he's unraveling at the moment, and Shinsuke just continues to soldier forward.
Yeah, Knight has really not been able to put together much momentum. And perhaps this could turn things around for the champion. No! Oh, and a kick right to the back of the neck by Nakamura.
This ain't community popcorn, bro.
He can't get anything going.
What is Shinsuke looking for here? From the top. That is a long way down.
Face first, Nakamura. Trying to win the United States Championship. Can he do it here? Knight at 2, somehow stays in it.
Let's take another look at this. Belly to back suplex all the way over. Inverted exploder from the ropes, and Nakamura now could be ready for the end.
Nakamura, wild-eyed look, measuring the champion.
Here it comes. Oh, LA Knight out of the way just in time.
Oh! Shinsuke planted by Knight. And out Knight. From the top rope, elbow delivered.
And to question this strategy by Knight.
Yeah, I mean, Shinsuke's dominated much of the matchup. Knight needs to get on the attack.
This could be the prelude to the BFT. Nakamura on spaghetti legs here.
And Shinsuke falls outside the ring. Official Ryan Tran checking on Nakamura as the champ goes out to bring the fight. And
comes Shinsuke now. For a suplex, Knight able to thwart it.
LA Knight counters, and now Nakamura counters as well.
I think Nakamura went to the eyes.
What was effective? Head first off that steel.
That's got to be it. There's no way LA Knight's getting up after that.
Nakamura using this double ring structure to his advantage.
That was an absolutely nasty landing for LA Knight.
And now Nakamura perched and ready.
The Ronin senses their king.
Happy early birthday, Easel Juice.
Cover by Nakamura. Shinsuke.
Yes!
United States champion.
Let's go!
Here is your winner, and the new United States
As it should be. As it should be.
Corey, the one thing I want to say is that Shinsuke Nakamura had brilliant strategy over the past couple of weeks. LA Knight did not look right since the beginning of this match. Nakamura was in his head. Nakamura dominated LA Knight to win the championship.
We have called Shinsuke Nakamura a combat artist for many moons. Tonight was a masterpiece. There you see Nakamura take advantage of the situation, went to the eyes, driving the champion, former champion, skull first onto the steel, and the running knee strike, the Kinshasa, to the back of LA Knight's skull, and new.
What I say at the beginning of the match, chat, he dropped his belt. That's bad luck. It's an omen.
LA Knight, that this championship is all that makes you whole. And soon, it will all be over. Congratulations to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ortiz, please come out. It's okay.
No, I'm not coming out.
Is he still in there?
Yeah, but doesn't sound good.
Oh, Otis is really feeling the pressure of the holidays. You know, it's a lot of food, a lot of family, and a lot of drama. But I have just the thing to boost his confidence. This true classic t-shirt will fit him perfectly. You see, it's looser around the torso, so he never feels too constricted, but perfectly snug around those muscular biceps. And it's super, super soft and incredibly comfortable. Here, give it to him. He'll love it.
Ortiz.
This will work.
I mean, she is selling the shirt.
Knew it. Otis. Mwah. Perfection. You see, when you look good, you feel good.
Oh yeah! True classic has us, baby.
Now, let me just find you some pants.
Wow. Wow.
Pants.
3-minute ad break coming in hot.
This is Diablo 4 in its ultimate form.
I've been debating on trying Diablo. This is not community popcorn. If you want your popcorn, you get your own damn popcorn. Cheetah, what's good?
Secure your package today at onlocationexp.com/WWE. And tonight, Survivor Series is presented by WWE Supercard Season 11. There's never been a better time to play the #1 WWE game on mobile. Explore the all-new Boom Mode and collect 5 new card rarities. And by Prime Hydration, the fastest-growing beverage in history, and the official hydration drink of WWE. With only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes. Drink Prime. And we mentioned this earlier, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight at Survivor Series, here in Vancouver, this is the largest gate for a WWE arena event all time in Canada.
As we prepare for the Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat match, we'd like to acknowledge another champion in the house. He is the current UFC welterweight champion, Bilal. Remember the name, Muhammad, number 5 in the UFC men's pound-for-pound rankings. While we're at it, let us send a special thank you to T-Pain for War Pigs, an official theme song of WWE Survivor Series WARGAMES, from the album On Top of the Covers, available right now on Apple Music and Spotify.
And there's the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker, the current Intercontinental Champion. He has something to prove tonight, as do Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. One redemption, another validation, the other domination. Up next, Kaiser, Sheamus, and the defending Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker, will finally face each other head-to-head in a clash for the title. But first, let's see why each man has something on the line. It was sure to be a brutal battle.
Not happy about this match.
Championship.
I'm definitely not giving you any Faj just for asking for Carmel.
I'm here to take this place over.
Whether you like it or not, Braun Breaker is the future. Got a chip on his shoulder.
Sweetly, so good I drink it neatly.
I'm here to whip ass. That's harsh. I don't give a shit. You want a friend? Go get it.
Builder Bro, appreciate that Prime sub. Welcome to the fam. Make sure your Twitch is connected to Discord. Head over to Discord. You can join the watch party.
And new Intercontinental Champion.
There isn't a man that can take my title.
You're on top of the world, man. You got momentum on your side. And you remind me of me when I first started, when I became first.
Irish-born WWE champion in history.
Do you have a set of tires big enough to put the one title that has eluded me my entire career?
It's the T-Pain version, Mr. Rip One, but I think I'm pretty sure Ozzy still gets some royalties from T-Pain's version because it's a cover, so he had to license it.
Is tonight the night that Sheamus finally completes the set? There is zero fear in the eyes of Braun Breaker.
I don't like to put hot sauce on my popcorn.
From up high, mile my way.
Breaker throwing it all on the line here. Kneecap to the dome. Taking Braun Breaker to territory he has not been to before.
I mean, yes, Saturday night's main event is 80s theme.
Ludwig Kaiser comes out of nowhere.
The Intercontinental Championship match ends by way of Ludwig Kaiser.
You need to realize who you are and go out there and make a name for yourself.
Ludwig Kaiser means European elegance. Ludwig Kaiser is an A-plus specimen.
The question is not if Ludwig Kaiser is going to be a champion one day. The question is when.
The answer to that question is now.
You're not coming after my Intercontinental Championship anymore. I'm coming after you, and I'm coming after Sheamus, and I'm gonna finish what we started.
Returning the favor. We got
Just give me butter and salt and drown it in butter and I'm happy.
Everybody fights! Triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series!
We got a banger alert. Ludwig Kaiser, Sheamus, Braun Breaker at Survivor Series.
Like if my fingers aren't covered in butter afterwards, there wasn't enough butter.
back here at Survivor Series. It's Fight Night!
I don't like caramel, so I don't like caramel popcorn.
The following is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challengers. First,
Bit my tongue.
Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds.
Ooh, that hurt.
Corey has become an obsession. It's almost like a broken record. Some people feel for the guy. Some people are sick of it.
That is a didgeridoo, Cheetah.
Sheamus wants to win the one title that's eluded him his entire career, the Intercontinental Championship.
Celtic Warrior has one final box to check off the list to become a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, I gotta slow down. I just spit the shit out of my
Wearing
tongue.
the referee cam on the left side of his head, right side of your screen, giving you a bird's eye view or ref's eye view of what will surely be.
Thank you for using my name properly, Ryuga, in a sentence.
The Celtic Warrior right out of the gate, jogging down to ringside, taking a moment now to acknowledge.
I don't think most people understand that.
When the bell rings, Sheamus is going to fight like his life depends on it.
Maybe his last chance.
Next, from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in for 220 pounds, Ludwig.
Yeah, I pass on the caramel apples.
This man is having
I ain't about that life.
He has just been on the cusp of superstardom. Remember the match against LA Knight, which took down the house at the Battle in Berlin back in September. Could tonight be the night Kaiser finally wins his first singles championship in WWE?
In a word, yes. Yes, it could be, and it very well may be. For my money, Ludwig Kaiser, to your point, on the cusp of superstardom, tonight he crosses the threshold. Ludwig Kaiser is an underrated in-ring competitor.
I used to eat candy that was like chocolate and caramel. I can't anymore. Like Snickers, I used to be able to eat Snickers. I can't eat Snickers anymore. Like, as I've gotten older, my dislike for caramel has only increased.
And tonight, this match is brought to you by Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Don't miss out on any of the action when Team Sonic takes on Shadow. Got to go fast to get your tickets to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 now in theaters December 20th. Kaiser forced himself into this match, cost Sheamus the Intercontinental Championship a couple of weeks ago. A lot of bad blood between these two.
And your opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in for 250 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker!
You know, this man, the unpredictable badass, Braun Breaker. Remember when JBL said that if you had to build a WWE superstar from the ground up, it'd be Randy Orton?
Correct.
I think you could use the same adage to it. Talk about Braun Breaker.
I agree wholeheartedly. Braun Breaker, an absolute genetic anomaly. The Intercontinental Champion ready for battle. And while Breaker may be the least experienced of the three competitors in the ring, Braun Breaker grew up learning this business, knowing this business, understanding this business from his father and his uncle, both of whom are WWE Hall of Famers. Braun Breaker is built for greatness.
So again, triple threat rules in this match. The champion has no advantage. First man to gain pinfall or submission will become the Intercontinental Champion, so Breaker does not have to be involved in the decision to drop the gold tonight. Expect this to be one of the most physical matchups of the year between Sheamus, Kaiser, and Breaker. And here we go. Dozens of Hall of Famers have held the Intercontinental Championship. The first, the late, great Hall of Famer Pat Patterson back in 1979. And this has always been the Workman's title, the title that you would win on your way to winning a world championship.
Guys are realizing that Sheamus and Breaker turned their attention toward him and got out of Dodge ASAP.
And now Breaker and Sheamus renew their rivalry from a couple of weeks ago. I mean, at some point, this obsession, it may cost Sheamus, Corey. I mean, it's all he thinks about night and day, winning the championship.
It very well may, but the fact remains that Sheamus and Braun Breaker may enjoy the act of, of fighting inside of a ring more than anybody in the business. Sheamus lives to wake up in the morning sore from the night before.
Kaiser steel chair legal, no disqualifications.
Here comes Breaker.
Breakneck speed. Talk so much about this, but it's so amazing. 23 miles per hour hitting the ropes.
We talk about it so often because it's incredibly impressive, and it's the God's honest truth. Human beings aren't built to be that fast. Braun Breaker is.
We're back to Sheamus for a moment. Listen, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's a 4-time world champion, 3-time U.S. champ, 5-time tag champ. Oh!
105th 7 Eastern Marvel Rivals will be there. So it is releasing early.
In fact, here at Survivor Series, he's had a tremendous
They just
career.
announced that?
3 times he's been a sole survivor in a traditional Survivor Series match.
Well, Sheamus may be Intercontinental Champion before long after the onslaught he was delivering to Breaker.
And let's not forget what he accomplished 9 years ago when he beat Roman Reigns, cashing in money in the bank to win a world title here at Survivor Series.
And I am telling you right now, Cole, if Breaker and Sheamus don't pay the proper respect as a competitor to Ludwig Kaiser, Kaiser's leaving Vancouver with the Intercontinental gold.
And I think Kaiser, he needed to hear Gunther tell him, go out and do this on your own. Make a name for yourself. Make Imperium proud. He's been second fiddle to Gunther for so much of his career, and Gunther basically said, go and take it. Grab that brass ring.
Might be tricky when you've got Sheamus and Braun Breaker ready to eat you for lunch.
Yeah. Kaiser trying to fight his way out of the corner, and Sheamus and Breaker now unloading on Ludwig Kaiser.
But think about that. The fact that Gunther has kept Kaiser around in his corner all the way back to their time in NXT as Imperium. Gunther values Ludwig Kaiser and knows how capable Kaiser is. Now it's time to show the world.
Shoulder tackle by Breaker, and now Sheamus and Breaker. A little bit of an alliance is formed there. Breaker says no. Breaker goes after Sheamus. Do not turn your back in a triple threat match. Sheamus got a little too comfy there, and Braun Breaker made him pay.
Breaker surveying the scene. God only knows what for. Oh, my God. He's getting a running start.
Oh, my goodness.
I hope we nailed this table down tonight.
And Ludwig Kaiser intercepts Breaker with that baseball slide.
Sniper-like precision from Ludwig, and here comes Kaiser.
Take it out. With that move. Ask Vinci about it. Ask Kofi Kingston about it.
Look out, Cole.
And sent over or into our announce table. I'm getting too old to move around like this. And now, Breaker flying through the air like a damn missile.
Where the hell did Breaker even come from? Adios, Ludwig.
And now a suplex. This is absolutely incredible. Watch this. Braun Breaker like a missile launching himself.
And Braun just looked up to watch himself deliver that impact on the video screen.
And he smiled about it. He was actually laughing about it.
That's scary when you're dealing with a competitor that can slow time down in their mind. That's very obviously what's happening with Breaker. He's seeing the entire game board for what it is. Breaker's a prodigy.
Yeah, Breaker chance breaking out here. Sheamus with a big right hand. These guys are throwing haymakers now, Corey. It's like a big heavyweight boxing match. And now Breaker taking Sheamus down, just pulling him over.
You think you can beat me up?
Cole, you've been here longer than I have. How many times have you seen anybody just double-leg the Celtic Warrior, take Sheamus down and start beating him up?
Counting on one hand, maybe.
Exactly.
And then Braun Breaker just screaming at these guys, this is what you get for pissing me off. He is just an unbelievable physical specimen to watch in the ring. He's got all the tools, Corey. He's got power. He's got speed. He's got agility. He's got balance. He's got a pedigree. He's got the mean-spirited, take out people at all cost mentality.
Focus and ferocity. And apparently fearlessness, because Braun Breaker will stop at nothing to take out an opponent, no matter what the cost to himself.
Oh, and now knee right to the midsection of Sheamus. Breaker likes to hurt people. Likes to, excuse the pun, break them in half. And a kick out by Sheamus. And now we do a push-up.
Like an homage to Big Papa Pump.
I love the interview that he did in the Countdown show, Corey, where he talked about Sheamus crying all the time about not winning the Intercontinental Championship and how You know, Breaker said, what, do you want him to hand it to you? I was on the Baltimore Ravens.
Look at this!
I didn't win a Super Bowl. They didn't hand me a ring for participation. Go out there and beat me tonight. Then maybe you'll earn it.
Like it or not, Braun Breaker is absolutely correct in his assessment of the situation. But here comes Sheamus.
Again, Breaker just stops him in his tracks. At least momentarily, Sheamus, though, lifting Breaker up, slamming into the man. Sheamus, opportunity to win the Intercontinental title. Hook in the leg. Ludwig Kaiser will break things up.
Ooh, Kaiser with an open hand strike, and here we go. I can watch Kaiser and Sheamus fight all night.
Well, you may have to, because this match may go all night. Oh, you hear that?
Just smack the shit out of me.
Kaiser bounced right off our announce desk.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And only wonder what Sheamus has planned here for Ludwig Kaiser.
Kaiser just avoided disaster. But look out.
Breaker! Holy
Braun Breaker with an absolute massacre over the announce table.
Breaker like an out-of-control bus.
I mentioned this to you, his fearlessness.
Honestly, if you go over to my YouTube, you can probably sync up easier. It's probably easier to sync up over there.
Take out an opponent. That's exactly what we just saw ×2.
And Breaker now dragging Sheamus. Remember, the pinfall or submission has to take place in the ring. Breaker dumping Sheamus out into this sold-out crowd here and said, good night, goodbye. And now he turns his attention to Ludwig Kaiser. Breaker is just a very intense individual.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Gorilla press.
And Kaiser wisely went to the eye.
Oh, and now sends Breaker over the steps.
And this is where veteran experience comes into play.
Yeah, Kaiser, you know, he is a veteran. Been a champion all over the world before coming to WWE. Doesn't realize the big bad redhead's behind him. A unique place to suffer 10 beats of the Baldwin. Now make it 11. Breaker misses wildly. And Breaker's gonna get himself stumped. And now celebrating with the WWE fans.
And maybe this is the fuel that Sheamus has been
You see her shirt, bro? Her shirt says, I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
Sheamus has managed to rally the WWE Universe behind him. If he can ride,
what up, Evil Clips?
have a new Intercontinental Champion.
We know how much being champ means to Sheamus. Can he do it here tonight at Survivor Series? A place where he's accomplished so much in his career. One of the all-time great performers.
And Kaiser rolling out the opposite side of the ring. The case of self-preservation there.
And now Kaiser back to his feet.
Kaiser has the shillelagh.
Yeah, Sheamus' shillelagh in hand. He's just begging Sheamus to come out of the ring.
You better have a plan, Ludwig.
Well, intercepted by Sheamus. And Sheamus now with the shillelagh. Kaiser's driven over the time into the timekeeper's area. Kaiser out of the equation, at least momentarily. Sheamus wants to win it. He wants to win it fair and square.
And Braun Breaker just said, come on, old man.
Been one of his... That's one of his
here we go!
go-to calling cards with Sheamus. And now the brawl in the middle of the ring. Sheamus loves to fight. Breaker with a knee. Sheamus stunned. Now Sheamus.
Oh, I think Braun got a little overzealous and paid for it.
Yeah, Breaker now in a deep trouble. The veteran Sheamus.
Uh-oh.
Looking for the Celtic cross. To Breaker. Sheamus crawls to the cover. Can he win his first Intercontinental title? Not now.
Sheamus came within a fraction of a second of accomplishing his goal. The Celtic cross. Launching Breaker halfway across the ring. But Sheamus just a little too slow in executing the cover.
Match has taken a lot out of All these superstars. Sheamus now.
Remind them, I'm going to need an ice pack after watching this. This is brutal.
I can pull the hamstring jumping out of my chair. And now Sheamus and Breaker. Blow to the back. Sheamus up on the top rope now, and he's going to fight back. Breaker so quick, so fast, and there it is! The breaking.
See, that's what LA Knight be trying to do.
And the dogs are barking in BC.
And Breaker in position for a spear. Sheamus side down into the chair. Bro! Sheamus is going to do it! First title, the cover!
Oh ho!
Up to his own advantage and screwed Sheamus in the process.
And Sheamus now outside the ring.
And
Shillelagh by Kaiser.
Oh my God!
With the Shillelagh. Bringing the Shillelagh across the back. Stop it, Kaiser! He's down.
That is a sign of Ludwig Kaiser I've never seen before, and I don't know that I want to.
That's a sign he learned from Gunther. I guarantee you that. Sheamus welts building on his back. Looks like he was publicly flogged, which he was, by Kaiser here. And Sheamus,
Kneecapper, down goes Kaiser.
And he can win the Intercontinental title by pinning Kaiser, and again, Kaiser checks out. Damn it, what does Sheamus have to do to win the gold?
Unbelievable.
Everybody's down. We told you it was going to be hard-hitting. We told you it was going to be physical. $17,828 here in Vancouver tonight for Survivor Series.
I agree with them wholeheartedly. This is awesome.
Sheamus back to his feet, measuring Kaiser. Look at the... Sheamus has been busted open by... Oh, and he could not deliver. After the shillelaghs to the ribs. And Kaiser with a rolling senton.
Ludwig Kaiser could be seconds away from cementing his place in WWE history.
And Sheamus, though, turns it around.
Thanks, Clicks.
On his shoulder. Oh, right back to the ribs. The shillelagh damaged ribs. Oh, it turns it around. Face first for Sheamus. Oh, my God! Wow! A flying damn missile! Braun Breaker with a spear to Kaiser. And Sheamus, bad ribs and all, better look out.
Damn.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental.
I was hoping Sheamus would clutch up on this one.
We often talk about the Intercontinental Championship as the workhorse.
One thing I will say, Braun has definitely proven he belongs on the main roster. For sure. He fits really well. I think he has taken to the main roster a lot better than Melo has.
Braun Breaker continues to reign.
Let's take another look at the closing moments. Well, this is a bit earlier on. Braun Breaker with a face full of steel chair, followed by a brogue kick. Surely this would be Sheamus's moment, but Ludwig Kaiser had other plans.
And that shillelagh to the ribs would do immeasurable damage to Sheamus. It prevented him from hitting a couple of...
Has he, though? I mean, I don't necessarily think that he's necessarily been pushed more than Melo. Yeah, he got a belt, but Melo has been wrestling almost every week.
And that was military grade, my friends. A spear from Braun Breaker, the first of two, the second sealing the deal, and still.
He gets better and better each and every match. Braun Breaker, your Intercontinental Champion.
There's been a high-level security breach. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered. We need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
I don't know if there is a level of nepotism.
We don't want to fight you.
Give me that bread coming in hot.
I would like to fight.
I don't know if there isn't a nepotism thing going on because he doesn't take the Steiner name.
Does that ever stop me?
Can we just talk about this?
Rollins going for everything he's got.
I think the nepotism might be forced more on him than anything else, but I don't think he definitely doesn't lean into it.
The countdown to the only event of its kind has begun.
You want a WrestleMania moment? You gotta win this match.
Let's do it.
Try to take me out.
Line him up. Throw him over. Whoa! Oh my goodness.
The road to WrestleMania begins at the Rumble.
WWE Royal Rumble, Saturday, February 1st. Streaming exclusively on Peacock. Next Saturday, every second counts. Deadline, next Saturday. Tickets on sale now.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Deadline is coming to Minneapolis Armory this Saturday, December 7th, a week from tonight. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
That the World Heavyweight Championship match, I think, is next.
Tonight in Vancouver, we are sold out at Rogers Arena. 17,828 WWE fans on hand here tonight.
And while we're at it, I want to send a very special thank you to Black Sabbath.
Well, we'll get to that in one moment because we do want to tell everyone, Corey, that this is the third WWE premium live event emanating from Vancouver, the first since 1998. Sorry.
That's all right. I was excited. It's one of the greatest bands of all time, Black Sabbath, for War Pigs, the official theme song of WWE's Survivor Series War Games. It's from the album Paranoid. It's available now on Apple Music and Spotify, and if you don't already have it in your collection, your parents are probably disappointed in you. This is one of the greatest albums that was ever recorded.
Ever. Well, the almighty Gunther will defend the World Heavyweight Championship.
No, World Heavyweight Championship, not WWE Championship. WWE Championship is at Saturday night's main event.
Once again tonight, right after this break. In the meantime, let's look back at the trials and tribulations both these men have put each other through in their play for the title.
Lashley versus Braun would have been fire.
My name is Gunther. I am der Ring General. I am the king of the ring. I am greatness.
Cheetah, are you already in Discord?
This will be
Like, did you already join the Discord?
a physical battle. Gunther is the world champion.
Damian Priest, you always will be street trash. I am your world.
Can you see the PLE?
Grit your teeth.
I am the greatest professional wrestler.
What's it called? Stage.
I am one of one. Everything I touch
Let's see if I can
turns
sync
into
this
gold.
Who will face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship? Damian Priest would love to get a rematch with Gunther.
You always will be street trash.
Damian Priest.
Oh, you should be able to see the PLE stage.
Choke slam by Priest.
Should be there.
Priest is the #1 contender. It'll get his rematch against Gunther.
Yeah, I'm watching Deadline. Deadline's next weekend now.
And you always will be.
Oh, wait. I'm street trash. I'm a Latino thug. I'm a bum. Did I cover basically all your stupid insults? And if it wasn't for my so-called brother betraying me,
Is your Discord name the same as your Twitch name?
You know what the
I
wildest
can double check and see.
SummerSlam is that when it was over, you became champ. This vibe of yours, it started to fade because you started doubting yourself. Cody wins! Cody's a Crown Jewel champion! It's because you know you can't beat me.
Priest, you doubting the ring general. You are not even worth.
He thinks he get under my skin. Damian Priest does not get under my skin.
For some reason, it's not syncing up.
Gunther, I get that out in the ring. You a general. But on the streets.
Did you just sub, or you've been subbed for a while, haven't you?
Gunther, what's your response to what Damian had to say?
Don't let me interrupt you. Tell the world what you're gonna do with Survivor Series. Nothing? I figured. Pass that microphone to Gunther. Because I want to see if he grew a set this week and say something to my face.
You're gonna have a big problem when I once again become El Campeón.
I said, did you just sub, or have you been subbed for a while? Because it should be, Gifted still works.
Damian Priest has never won here at Survivor Series, but he has an opportunity tonight to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Shoot me a message in Discord real quick.
Priest won a fatal four-way to earn this opportunity tonight to get back what he believes he never should have lost. Corey, remember back at SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio, Priest defending the World Championship against Gunther, when his longtime Judgment Day teammate, a man he once thought of as a brother, Finn Balor, came down to the ring and screwed Priest out of his championship.
Understandably, that would split Damian Priest's focus. Priest has dealt with those issues to the best of his ability to this point and has now got his eyes back on the prize, the World Heavyweight Championship. We could be moments away from crowning El Campeón once again.
Honestly, I think I got Damian for this one.
Damian Priest got better. He reached the level of superstardom. Ironically, after losing the world title at SummerSlam.
Count me as one of the many, Michael. I agree completely. We've seen a different side of Damian Priest, a more complete competitor in Damian Priest, a man who looks like he belongs with the World Heavyweight Championship in 2024.
Survivor Series is brought to you in part by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history in the official hydration drink of WWE. With only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes, drink Prime. A man who is in his prime, Damian Priest, set to battle for the world title. $666 days as Intercontinental Champion. 870 days as NXT United Kingdom Champion. 119 days as World Champion. 78% of his time in WWE, Gunther has worn gold around his waist. But for the first time since arriving on the scene here, Corey, Gunther seems rattled. He seems like he's lost confidence ever since losing to Cody Rhodes in the Crown Jewel Championship match in Saudi Arabia.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Cole. And as big of a fan as I am of the Ring General, it's undeniable. Gunther does not look like the same competitor, and this could bode very, very well for his challenger, the smiling, confident Damian Priest.
Let's check in with our ring announcer, Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, make sure your Twitch is linked to Discord. If it's not going to register here.
Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds.
You go to the help channel in my Discord. It will tell you what you need to do to connect your Twitch to Discord if you don't know how.
And
everything is there. All the information is there.
From Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
Damian Priest put Gunther through a table. He told the man that your insurmountable monster that you have been, who dominated WWE for so long, is no longer that. That you are a shell of yourself. And tonight is the night I take your title.
While that may be the case, it could just be that the perception of Gunther from the rest of the locker room has changed. Maybe Gunther has lost his aura of invincibility. Now he looks like a fallible champion.
Priest smiling, confidence on his face. Gunther looks a bit nervous.
I wouldn't go that far just yet. Maybe tentative, Gunther just taking his time, but this is what the Ring General does. When Gunther is able to dictate the terms of the matchup, he is unstoppable. That's what Gunther's going to do. It may take a few minutes. He wants to get the pace that makes him comfortable and gets Priest out of his own comfort zone.
Yeah, but what if Priest dictates the pace throughout the match?
Well, that could spell disaster for the champion. And if you're Damian Priest, in my opinion, you want to make this a street fight. You know the techniques, sure, but you're not going to out-wrestle the Ring General. You may get the upper hand from time to time, but there is no one better than Gunther. Priest is going to have to show Gunther something he's not prepared for. Make it dirty, make it ugly, like you did on the streets.
Nice arm drag into an arm bar by Damian Priest. Man's cashed in Money in the Bank in WrestleMania earlier this year. We mentioned Kaiser having a great 2024. The two men in the ring now,
look at this.
They could be competing for MVP of the WWE for this year.
No doubt about that. I'd certainly vote for both of them. Gunther able to make it back to the semi-vertical base.
Priest still in control, and he'll break. Gunther went for the wild right. Priest went for the kick, and Gunther got out of harm's way.
And then Gunther realized he dodged the bullet.
Kickboxing, martial arts background for Damian Priest. The large frame is not going to allow Gunther to push him around in the ring. Gunther taking his time, climbing back into this matchup. Only twice since arriving on the scene in WWE has this man been pinned. Gunther shocked by Sami Zayn back at WrestleMania. And of course, Cody Rhodes winning the first ever Crown Jewel Championship earlier this month in Riyadh.
And to that point, WrestleMania, I think Gunther's viewed as a fluke, still does. Crown Jewel is a different circumstance because Gunther looked across the ring at a man he considered his equal in the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes, and Gunther came up short that night. And that will eat at him.
It bothered him for a long time. Now a kick right to the midsection, and Gunther slamming away on the back of the neck of Damian Priest now. This will not be pretty, this match. It will be physical.
But I think Damian Priest understands what he is dealing with. Oh! Big shoulder tackle by the challenger. He may have tweaked it a little bit, but
yeah, he hit Gunther hard.
Gunther wisely rolling to the outside. Champion's advantage in effect.
A little grin on Gunther's face.
That's something that's so difficult to do that Gunther does masterfully, and that is continue mind games throughout the match. During the match, most guys will do their talking, play their mind games until the opening bell, and then you move on with your strategy. Gunther never stops. While he's punishing you physically, he's berating you emotionally and mentally.
Gunther, Priest with a feeling process so far. Priest with a couple of good kicks and another one.
Priest utilizing his long reach.
Went for the chop. Priest caught him, boxed his ears. And Gunther drops to a knee. Gunther's just been out of sorts a bit since this match started.
Certainly seems to be the case.
Here comes Priest now. Gunther gets a boot up and looks to shift the momentum here. Gunther off the ropes. Priest, face first goes Gunther. And Priest again.
After this pay-per-view, we going to the Rumble, like actually going to the Rumble, or is that you asking if that's the next one?
On in this match, and Corey, you of course being an athlete, being a former wrestler.
The next of the big four is the Rumble, yes. The next one after this is Saturday night's main event. After that is Elimination Chamber, and then we have the Rumble after Elimination Chamber.
Smartly, wisely goes after the injured arm.
That's exactly right. It's wise. It may not be a popular decision, but it's a smart decision by the ring general.
The official Rod Zapata. Oh, was a attacking. Well, now is it?
Perna, appreciate that 6 months, fam.
Damian Priest sending him into the barricade. Remember, though, champ's advantage for Gunther. He can sit out here all night, don't matter, right? Priest has got to get Gunther in the ring to pin him.
What a masterful waiting game we just witnessed from Gunther. Waiting until the slightest opening showed itself. It revealed itself. Gunther didn't force anything. He saw Priest's shoulder was bothering him, and now he's capitalizing.
And let's go back to that little grin that we saw in Gunther after Priest initially tweaked the shoulder. Gunther knew exactly what he was going to do at that point.
I think you're right.
Now, Gunther again working on the injured shoulder and arm of Priest. Direct shot right into the shoulder. And take out so much of Priest's power game.
Gunther just neutralizing Priest's ability to throw hands. And you can't stand and use both hands in a firefight with the World Heavyweight Champion. Your odds are not good.
The official checking with Priest, see if he'll give in. And again, this is Gunther. This is how the crowd reacts all over the world when Gunther takes control of a match, Corey.
And Gunther also does a great job of utilizing the disdain of the WWE Universe as fuel.
Yep.
Gunther doesn't take it personal. He knows how good he is. Gunther knows how talented he is, and it's a bonus for him that he gets to anger the fans.
Ooh, he loves to shut the crowd down, take them out of the game, not allow them to help rally a guy like Priest, big fan favorite. Gunther said on a number of occasions, even during that big rivalry with Cody Rhodes, that he doesn't give a damn about the fans. It's not about pleasing them, it's about personal success.
And I think at times you'll see a type of mind game from Gunther when he riles up the WWE Universe almost to give a false sense of hope to his opponent and the fans before shutting them down, because Gunther enjoys it. Look at this hammerlock, and now carefully.
Onto the bad shoulder, delivering the knee. Priest is writhing in pain. You can hear him agonizing here.
It's not hard to break an arm in that position, as Gunther appeared to be trying to do in that instance.
We've seen Priest take a hell of a lot of punishment in his career. Rarely do you see him in a state like this.
And again, the momentary hesitation that the initial shoulder tackle caused Damian Priest. Priest just didn't feel right, and Gunther sensed it. And, zoomed in on it, and here we are.
Well, this could lead to a disastrous injury if Gunther continues this assault on the shoulder of Damian Priest. This has been a dissection. And now there's the chop. The first one of the match connects. And it drops Damian to his knee.
Those chops are absolutely wicked. They will drive all of the breath out of your lungs, sting like the day is long. And look at this.
You're watching a surgeon at work.
Exactly what he is doing. No wasted motion from the World Heavyweight Champion. Forcing Priest to exert himself just to get back to his feet.
Priest trying to create separation. A couple of well-placed right hands. Gunther still hanging on, and a chop again to Priest. How much does Priest have left? He's on, spaghetti legs already. Priest just almost like a boxer trying to grab on to hang on.
Great comparison. Because there is no quit in Damian Priest. Priest has an iron will. You're not going to break it. But I think reality is Damian Priest is a human being, and Gunther knows how to hurt human beings. He's a master.
Priest trying to fight back, though. And Priest, knocked down! Wow. Bent down. Both men connecting there. And we talked about this on the Countdown show as we take another look at this. Bang, chop and kick. I talked to Big E and Wade, both former champions, Corey, about the situation Damian Priest is in. This is a desperate situation for him, because if he loses this match, he goes back into the middle of the pack. He's no longer the #1 contender. Who knows when he gets another championship opportunity. This is so important for Priest to stay in this match.
Well, you're absolutely right, and Priest has at least done a great job of keeping himself in the conversation since losing his championship. But you're not going to get more than one opportunity. At best, you get 2 or 3, and then, like you said, back of the line.
Again, bad left shoulder. Priest.
Working that shoulder.
Priest now with a couple of chops of his own. Driving Gunther back. Priest now. Gunther down with the right hand. And Damian Priest looking to rally.
I don't know where Priest is getting it, but whatever he's tapped into looks good right now.
Priest into the corner. That jumping elbow. And face first. Gunther using his good arm that time, but still felt it on the left. Here's the cover. Gunther kicks.
You said good arm, but notice that's something a lot of people don't think about, is your ability to execute a cover. Take a look at this. Elevated flatliner,
but he faced it on the shoulder.
Right, and then Priest hooks with his right arm, hooks the leg, but he can't pin Gunther's free shoulder down. That's something a lot of people may not really think about when you're attacking an arm or an upper body part, but that still can factor in.
Priest now went for a big clothesline. Gunther looking for a sleeper. Looking to choke out Priest here. Not quite able to get it on. Now looking for his patented power bomb. That's taken out so many men. Priest lands on his feet. Kick to the midsection for Damian.
Priest wants to answer with one of his own, perhaps a razor's edge.
He just can't get him up with that bad left arm.
And look at Gunther just leaning on the shoulder of Priest.
Wow. That was a nice counter.
Priest with a triangle, trying to get Gunther.
That was a nice counter.
Great strategy. Use the good legs of Priest to try to put Gunther out. Priest's shoulders are down.
Stack the shoulders.
That was a great counter by Gunther there. Priest with a kick. And now Priest hooking Gunther once again. Can he get anything out of the left shoulder? Does he have anything left? Priest has got Gunther.
It is.
Priest looking to pay homage to Hero Razor Ramon. Again, the left shoulder gave out, and again into the choke, into the sleeper for Gunther. The arm hasn't quite slipped under the chin, though.
Gunther realized that and just called an audible. Now looking for a power bomb.
And a power bomb to Priest. Stacks him up. Cover to retain. Priest able to kick out at 2. Great heart and fight.
I take 10 chops from Gunther, 10 tsunamis from Bronson. 10 tsunamis from Bronson.
Take another look at this. Damian Priest, while trying to avoid the sleeper, actually turned himself almost into perfect position for Gunther's powerbomb. Fortunately for the challenger, it wasn't enough to put him away.
And again, 17,000 plus here tonight. World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor
Gunther
Series
chops are mean, bro.
Corey, so much for all the talk about the lost confidence by Gunther. Seems to have put that behind him.
And I think as this match progresses, the more and more confident the champion becomes.
Oh, and Priest met him there with the right hand. Gunther took a little bit too much time. And now Priest looking for a home run, looking for a Hail Mary pass here in this match. Somehow do something to keep Gunther down for 3 and get out of here with the championship. And your arm's still intact.
Priest now taking a big-time risk.
Top rope, Hurricanrana by Priest from the top. And now Damian Priest with Gunther up.
Oh, there it is.
Priest trying to crawl to the cover. He does. But again, he really can't hook leg. And Gunther kicked.
Let's take another look at this. The Razor's Edge. The homage to his hero into the cover, but once again, Damian Priest, the challenger, unable to effectively hook the leg to finish the cover, and this one rolls on.
And Priest showing a tremendous amount of guts here tonight against the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, who was all out of sorts in the beginning of this match, but really turned things around when Priest injured his shoulder. Damian Priest trying to fight through the pain. And now, perhaps looking for south of heaven to put the world champ away. Hooks him. And again, the bad arm gave out. Gunther with a counter and then a big shot.
That's the other arm now.
Again, just couldn't pull off the south of heaven. And Gunther now.
Gunther with that Kimura.
A Kimura locked in on the bad shoulder of Priest. Priest may have no choice here, but to tap out to the Kimura.
And Gunther's got the challenger's head scissored now, just raining down blows. This looks bad for Priest.
Priest has got a tap, I believe. Gunther's got it locked in. Priest could be fading. Priest could be passed out here. Rob Zapata in his face saying tap, tap. No, he won't. Priest fights.
Priest is winning this.
His only hope is to make it to the bottom rope. Use those long arms to force a break, and he does, and Priest survives.
Yeah, but the damage was done, Cole. You don't spend that much time in a Kimura without having some.
If you are not a subscriber, you will not see it.
As the 250-pound
You will not see the watch party if you are not a subscriber.
Almost like, what do I need to do? Frustration setting in. Maybe I don't have what it takes to put him away. Maybe I've lost that edge. Maybe I can't take out Priest here tonight.
He's still pinned to the chat.
Creeping into the mind of the World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther again. Oh, and a clothesline. And I don't know how much Priest actually has left. And again, Gunther should be... Hey, listen, I've never been champion, but I don't think you should be playing with a crowd like this. Put Priest away and get out of here with your title. And another clothesline.
I think the ring general may realize something we don't. Gunther can look into Priest's eyes and know if there's more fight left to come, or if this is the beginning of the end.
The ring general went for another clothesline. Priest able to counter with one of his own.
Gunther got a little overconfident. Maybe not respecting how much Priest has left in the tank.
Both of these men exhausted. They've given everything they have. for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Priest may be running on fumes, but he's close enough to see the finish line.
Big clothesline. And sit-out clothesline by Priest. Cover now on Gunther to win the title. Gunther hit kicks at it too. Was that Priest's last gasp?
And that's what I'm beginning to wonder. I mean, obviously only Damian Priest can tell you for sure, but there comes a point in the matchup where you just know you're outgunned or you're outmatched. You don't have anything left in the tank. Maybe your arm is, you know, hanging on by a thread. But that's what separates good superstars from great.
Priest going up to the top rope, and Gunther wisely forces him to lose his balance. The marks of a great champion.
Gunther is resourceful, if nothing else. And now the champion joining the challenger. Uh-oh.
Priest! Gunther able to counter. Gunther going up to the top rope. Look like he's going to hook him for a superplex here.
Gunther trying, but Priest has a grasp on the top rope.
Priest able to... Oh, my goodness! Priest land hard, and on the top rope was it... I think he might have hurt the other arm.
His elbow, his arm's out. His shoulder's out.
Damian Priest said, give me a second, give me a second. And I'm pretty sure at one point Damian Priest told the official it's out. I think he's referring to his left shoulder.
Is it the left or was it the right?
Oh, God damn it. Come on, bro.
Holy hell! Balor again! Get him the hell out of here!
But oh!
Thank you.
Booted the features off of Finn's face.
He doesn't want Finn's help. Gunther wants to put Priest away himself. Gunther back into the ring. Powerbomb to Priest. And now back to work on the injured arm.
12-6 elbows from Gunther, and this is it. This has got to be it.
Priest fading. Submission move, center of the ring. Priest is out. Damian Priest is out, I believe. It's over. Gunther retains.
Damn.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
But once again, that jealous, bitter, no good Finn Balor came out here.
I think everybody's starting to get tired of the Judgment Day now. Like, it's just like, just go away. Just go away.
The man cannot stand Damian Priest.
Can we just end any storyline related to the bloodline? We just, or not the bloodline, related to the Judgment Day. And just move the fuck on.
Recognizing that Priest had suffered some semblance of an injury, the Ring General was ruthless. Priest had a few glimpses of hope, including this attempt at the South of Heaven chokeslam, but perhaps too much damage.
It was a good match and a shit ending.
And this was absolutely disastrous. I would say for both competitors, but Gunther was able to retain his gold. Finn Balor, just when Damian Priest thought Finn was in the rear view mirror, here comes the Prince, coup de grace on the outside, which drew the ire of the Ring General, Gunther. Big boot takes down Finn, but then Gunther found himself in his wheelhouse.
Well, and the reason that Gunther was upset, Corey, is because of all these confident issues and the loss to Rhodes we talked about. He wanted to beat Priest fair and square tonight. He wanted to beat Priest one-on-one. He didn't want anybody's help, and that's going to stick in Gunther's craw as we move forward. But nonetheless, Gunther is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
I thought it was done too. I thought their rivalry was done and over with and we were gone, but what happened to the 3 checks for sleepers? I was wondering that too. I was actually wondering. I was expecting him to check him 3 times, but he did it once and rang the bell. I was wondering that.
WWE is taking you back.
This is going to be Finn versus Gunther feud. No, it's going to be a Finn versus Damian feud. Again, Damian's going to beat up on Finn some more. Like,
All in prime time. The Saturday night obsession is back.
My concern is that Triple H is starting to dip into his Vince McMahon bag, and he's starting to run the same shit over and over again because he's out of ideas.
Main event on NBC, Saturday, December 14th.
And his writing crew is not giving him anything good right now. But it's worrying me a little bit.
Main event tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
And what a night it is going to be. We will witness the finals to crown the first ever Women's United States champion in Long Island.
Yeah, already in the tournament, 3 women have advanced to the semifinals. Bailey Meach and Chelsea Green. Either Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, or Elektra Lopez will join them. That matchup comes your way.
I wish I could be here for Saturday night's main event, but I've got a Christmas party I'm doing that I've had on the books since last year.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Can't really get out of that.
It's become extremely personal. Kevin Owens has been delusional, but he's made some very good points about Cody Rhodes and what he's done here as champion over the past couple of months. Kevin Owens is a different man than we've ever seen.
I gotta be perfectly honest with everybody. I'm worried for Cody Rhodes.
Now we head to Monday Night Raw on the USA Network this coming Monday night. Everett, Washington, a couple-hour drive south from here. And we have the 10th.
Yeah, Saturday night's main event is a PLE.
Of the New Day celebration. I think this could be a disaster with what Kofi and Xavier have been going through.
Oh, I think it absolutely could be, and I can't wait to watch. And how about this? The WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament begins. We were just talking about the Women's United States Championship on SmackDown. Monday Night Raw side of things will no doubt be unforgettable.
And tonight we've got our main event still to come, and immediately following the men's war game match. Stay tuned for the Survivor Series post-show. Corey Graves and I will have some thoughts here at ringside. Jackie Redmond, Wade Barrett, Big E and company hosting that show. And then these are some of the superstars you will see on the Survivor Series War Games post-show immediately following the main event.
I knew we should have stopped back there.
Let me talk to you. Jammed up? Yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Tear into the spice. Let's go. Yeah. Never know what's Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's been a night of absolute savage moments, and with one match to go, there's bound to be even more savagery. Now you can get it in on all of the savage action thanks to Slim Jim. Go to X and use the hashtag Slim Jim Savage Moment to share what you think is tonight's most savage moment. Snap into a Slim Jim here in Vancouver, where we got 17,828 fans in the house, sold out.
So far, Io hopping off of the top of the cage has been the savage moment for me.
History.
Roman Reigns, the island of relevancy.
Main event, Jey Uso.
What do I think of the pay-per-view so far?
Yeet University.
Jimmy Uso, starting quarterback, NYU, no Yeet University.
Sami Zayn, a.k.a. the Honorary Uso, a.k.a. Sammy Uso, coming from the Uso Penitentiary. CM Punk, best in the world.
Solo Sikoa.
I'll probably give it an 8 right now.
Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf.
Put teetering on a 7 for me.
You Solo.
Matches have been good, yes. I haven't been a fan of every result. First match was very slow. Took a minute to get going.
Tonga. University of Texas at El Paso. And what?
Really?
Big Bronson Reed, Tsunami State.
Well, we stand in the wake of his one-year anniversary since returning to the WWE, and tonight he will once again return, this time with the reluctant brothers-in-arms to face a family divided. CM Punk joins Sami Zayn, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns to take on Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, and Big Bronson Reed in this men's war game match after this break. First, let's look at the exhausting journey that has pit the original Bloodline against the new Bloodline.
I love how everybody on Solo's Bloodline is actually Samoan, but Roman's Bloodline is flanked by 2 white guys. The same. Find that interesting.
And against the Bloodline at your own peril.
The boys fight! Down goes Reigns!
The OGs are outgunned in a bad way.
Yeah, we count Sami as white.
Zayn making a beeline to the ring. Sami! Turn him down! The invite!
When it was the 4 of us, it took me back to a very special time in my life.
Same thing.
I think you want the Usos and Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns fighting together side by side.
A civil war that has been brewing.
Solo! Bring your ass out to the ring right now and let's handle business.
I need you to acknowledge me as your undisputed tribal chief.
I won't ever acknowledge you. I'm here to challenge you.
To be fair, Roman is also half white too. So.
4 people that will team up with you. And we can go to war.
Here we go! And the ball's underway! The new Bloodline! The original Bloodline!
Like a showdown in the OK Corral.
What the hell? Bronson Reed! The Oscilla! And Bronson Reed annihilating everyone!
Is Reed number 5?
It appears Bronson Reed has joined the new Bloodline.
Surrender yourself. You don't have a fake man. You don't have a wise man. And you don't have no choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, WARGAMES! It's going to be 5 versus 5.
CM Punk, number 5 for the original Bloodline!
The wise man.
Don't want to see Damian and Finn rivalry again, at least not right now. For a while, might as well organize sooner. Yeah, I'm not interested in Damian versus Finn either. Not at this moment. I would have rather we got a Damian dub and then Gunther win on some Vision Quest or something because he lost his juice and came back to face Damian again.
I didn't show up for you. I showed up for Paul Heyman.
Even in the middle of that, I would have been fine if we got a Damian versus Finn just to finally end that shit. But
over yours.
I don't know.
Can Roman Reigns trust CM Punk and vice versa?
One time.
One time.
Yeah, because his version of Gunther sucks. So I wanted a Damian W.
It is time for our main event. The men's war game match. And again, the rules of this matchup, like the women who kicked off tonight, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley's team winning. 2 teams held in separate cages. 1 member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the team with the advantage will be released to enter the match. Every 3 minutes, alternating members come out. Once all the competitors enter, the match begins, and you win via pinfall or submission. You can't escape, or your team forfeits War Games.
The following is the men's War Games match. Introducing first, the team of Big Bronson Reed, Tomatonga, Tongaloa, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Batu, and Solo Sikoa.
Cody and KO was at Saturday night's main event.
Make no doubt about it, this entrance is by design. The new bloodline coming out together to show solidarity here tonight.
Strength through solidarity, a united front, one team ready for war.
Undying loyalty to that man, Solo Sikoa. And Tama, I've said a number of occasions, is completely off his rocker. But as dangerous as they come, will start the War Games match for his team. The other 4 members will be locked inside those steel cages. Corey, important night for Solo. He wins tonight. There's no more questions about who the tribal chief is here in WWE.
You're absolutely right. It is all on the line tonight. Undeniable supremacy. The claim to be the true head of the table. And thus far, Solo has built himself an incredibly dangerous team.
Let's not forget the, look at him.
Tomatonga, bro, is a character, bro. He is a character.
Not at all. I don't
like,
with anybody. But anyway, this match tonight.
He can't, bro.
Get savage with America's favorite bold and spicy meat stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim. Too bad they didn't have someone like that flying around the old Punjabi prison match. Might be still around.
I don't know about all that. Look at this. Ready for War Games.
No pop for Sammy in Vancouver?
Sammy's 2-0 at War Games. Of course, a home country favorite here in Canada. From all the way across this country, outside of Montreal.
Caperna, make sure your Twitch is connected to Discord. Go to your settings. Make sure your connections, you have Twitch connected.
Absolutely says something. You mentioned Solo's entrance was by
Could have already
maybe that's what
dated
the
at this point.
OG Bloodline are looking to do, try to throw the new Bloodline off of their scent.
Yeah, it's not showing that you've connected it.
Really as close of a team as they need to be, and that will be the downfall of the OG Bloodline.
It's interesting they're all coming out separately.
Jimmy Uso on his only time he stepped inside War Games.
And I'd like to bring up the Sami Zayn factor. I mean, Sami, up until a few weeks ago, was public enemy #1 to the OG Bloodline, to the new Bloodline, but Sami weaseled his way back in. But can you really, really count on Sami Zayn?
I'm not sure if weasel would be the word I'd use, but
It's even more interesting. Jay got billed before CM Punk. Kind of shows you what the hierarchy is here. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yeah, but look at the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
Are we blacking out right now? What the heck?
The bars of a steel.
Peacock.
Punk knows what he's doing. Punk's poking the bear. Punk is trying to rile up the new Bloodline. But I don't know if that's the smartest decision when you're dealing with a couple of monsters like the new Bloodline.
CM Punk definitely the dark horse in this match tonight, because where's he going to be?
I think Punk is a wild card for different reasons because CM Punk will only always do what CM Punk wants to do. If Punk really wants to be here for Paul Heyman, Punk will be here. But the minute CM Punk changes his mind...
Jay got top billing? Well, I guess he's going into the ring first, so that's probably why. But, I mean... They coming out before Roman? Or coming out after Roman? Okay. Shoot those off for?
Next, the OTC
Flex. It's my bloodline, bitch.
This is a must-win match for Roman Reigns tonight.
You are 100% dead on.
The redhead girl by the entrance almost fell. No, I didn't see that.
And wants everyone to acknowledge him as they once did. And instead, Roman has been met with resistance.
She fell trying to touch Roman, or she fell because of the, what you call it?
And if Roman falls tonight, so does the OG bloodline.
Roman has to rely on family, on former friends,
and he has to hope that CM Punk doesn't go rogue.
I keep saying Punk is the original Heyman guy. Last time I checked, Brock Lesnar was the original Heyman guy.
But when it's over, Paul Heyman owes me a favor. When Roman asked what that favor was, Paul said, let's survive WARGAMES first.
I don't like the looks of this. If you're Roman Reigns, can you truly count on the man who's supposed to be watching your six if it's CM Punk?
There was one today, the night that Roman Reigns debuted at Survivor Series with the Shield in 2012, that he had CM Punk's back, that he was a mercenary for Punk. Sort of comes full circle here tonight.
They got the biggest pop out of everybody. He wasn't in the original ECW, was he? Or was he in the revamped ECW after WWE bought it?
Now, you know, we talked earlier about Roman Reigns' team not coming out together. I actually think this may bode well.
Yeah, see, no. Brock came before that.
That we are all equals in this group tonight. And the fact that Jey Uso has this entry and he has this spotlight, I think bodes well to the OG bloodline.
Look in the eyes of the Samoan werewolf. You just saw Jacob Fatu, the man who defeated main event Jey Uso, to pull the advantage to the side of the new bloodline in this WARGAMES matchup. And what a dominant performance it was by Jacob Fatu.
So again, the new bloodline will have the advantage, as Corey mentioned. Jey Uso will start against Tama Tonga. They battle one-on-one for 5 minutes before a member of the new bloodline will enter.
I think The Rock's going to show up tonight too, but he ain't going to show up till the end. And he's just going to step out, do his 3 cut or whatever he does, and he's going to walk back out.
against the Samoan Werewolf and wants to come in and start strong for the OG bloodline.
What an incredible scene tonight at Rogers Arena in Vancouver. 17,828 on their feet, yeeting along with main event Jey Uso. Oh, how far we've come from War Games 2 years ago when the old OG, the original bloodline, was dominating WWE, dominating performance inside the cage of War Games. To tonight when we don't even know if they can get along, if they can function as a team.
It's just a perfect illustration of how the landscape changes and constantly evolves in WWE. That was just 2 years ago we're talking about.
This crazy guy.
And Roman is
So again, matchup does not start. No official in the ring, no bell until all 12. There we go.
to start the clock, not the official match.
Thank you, Corey. Until all 10 men are in the ring. That's when this matchup officially starts. Now it's all about gaining advantage, taking out your opponents.
And look how cautiously Jey Uso is approaching Tama Tonga, because Jey understands what a wild card Tama Tonga is, as is his brother Tonga Loa. Completely unpredictable, unhinged, as you like to use. Tama Tonga is a threat to anyone he's in any ring with, let alone the War Games cage.
I don't think he knows where he is sometimes.
Well, I think you're falling for the trap. I think Tama Tonga is an incredibly cerebral competitor. This is all part of the psyche, the mind games.
Multi-time tag team champion in Japan with his brother Tonga Loa, Gorillas of Destiny, and of course held the tag titles here in WWE as well. But again, so much at stake tonight in this matchup. Roman Reigns, if he ever wants an opportunity to again be the tribal chief, needs a win to position himself.
Well, let me ask you what happens on the other side of the coin, Cole. If the OG bloodline falls tonight, what happens to Roman Reigns?
Who knows? I mean, you may never see him again, right? Slow feeling out process to start this and out. Jey Uso and Tama Tonga exchanging blows. Again, Jey Uso looking to redeem himself for losing to Jacob Fatu last night on SmackDown, giving the new bloodline the advantage in this match. Jimmy looking on as his brother does battle. Jimmy and Jey 8 times have been tag team champions together. Big kick by Uso to Tonga. And Jimmy stepped up in Segura. Didn't go anywhere as Tama Tonga ducked out of harm's way. Tonga with that sliding clothesline. Again, look inside the cage of the new bloodline. Man, you can see those eyes of Jacob Fatu.
Man, looks like he belongs in the cage, well, for all of our safety.
Can you imagine what he's going to be capable of?
Well, that was my point. When CM Punk was crazy enough to walk over there and try to incite.
Jacob Fatu should definitely be tribal chief.
Be a point in this matchup where Punk has to deal.
That's a conversation for another day.
I just hope Punk knows what he's doing.
Tonga kick it away at Jey Uso. A couple of minutes from now, Jey will have an opportunity to try to fight back against not one but 2 men, because Tonga's going to have some backup. Tama launching himself over the top rope, elbow delivered to Jey Uso. What is he saying?
I don't know that Tama Tonga's saying anything. It's more of a general sound, kind of like yeet.
I'd like to get Jackie Redmond to do an interview with him and try to find out exactly what this is all about. Oh! Jey now with the right hand.
You're losing your journalism chops, Cole.
I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere near the guy. Reversal. Oh, Uso whipped into the corner. Tonga knows he's got backup coming. Which one will it be?
And each one is worse than the next.
Flash. And again, and you talked about earlier on in the women's match, instinctively you go for a cover there.
Right.
But the War Games match doesn't actually start till all 10 men are in the ring.
You're taught from the first time you step inside of a ring. You hit a move on somebody, you scramble for the cover. Try to win the match.
WWE fans showing no mercy to Mr. Tonga. I don't know if I'd actually incite this man, though.
I haven't seen enough of Tama Tonga to know, because it could backfire.
I went for the sliding clothesline again. Uso, this time, hits the step-up Enziguri, and down goes Tonga. And now Jay backing it up in the corner. Tama Tonga will be joined by another member of the new bloodline in less than 5. The Oscilla. Big Bronson Reed, 340-pounder, marches into the ring. And I said this a couple of weeks ago, Corey. This man's the game changer in my mind for this match.
Wholeheartedly agree with you, Cole. This man is the heavy artillery, the hired gun of the new bloodline. Big Bronson Reed, and things are already looking bleak for Jey Uso.
Like Reed even needs chairs as weapons. The man has been destroying everyone on Monday Night Raw. Ask Seth Rollins all about Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed, an absolute force of
nature.
nature.
Oh, Jey Uso just threw the chair into the face of Reed, and another one.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and oh my God.
He said shit.
Got to use his quickness here against Reed. Reed beat Rollins on Monday night thanks to the help of Solo Sikoa, solidifying their relationship.
Remember, Cole, Big Bronson Reed isn't the plodding giant of yesteryear. Reed is a freakish athlete. He's got speed. He's got agility, in addition to his size and ridiculous power.
And now the steel chair. He's saying, come on, Tama. Let's get into this thing. Make it 2-on-1. Advantage. New bloodline.
How helpless do you feel if you're a member of the OG bloodline, just looking on, knowing that you can't even help Jay for at least the next several minutes, if not longer?
Remember, it was the new bloodline. A senton by Reed. The new bloodline cost Jey Uso the only championship he's won as a singles competitor in WWE, the Intercontinental title. In a minute 20, Jay will get some backup. But how much of Jey Uso will be left?
At this point, all Jey Uso has to be thinking is about self-preservation. How do I survive the next several minutes?
Well, the problem is, there's nowhere to go. You can't take a breather. In a normal match, you can roll outside the ring, take some time outside. You can't do that here. If you leave the cage, you're done. Your team forfeit.
And at this particular juncture, you can't even hope your opponent tires himself out because you're outnumbered.
That's why the advantage is so important when they have those advantage matchups. Bianca Belair had the advantage her team earlier tonight, and they won. Bianca and Rhea pinning Liv Morgan, the world champion, over on Monday nights. And now Tama whipped across the ring into Jey Uso. And Jay's going to have some help in less than 20 seconds.
I just hope whoever's next for the OG bloodline brings a body cast for main event Jay.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's brother, I should say Jay's brother, Jimmy, on his way to the ring now. Jimmy Uso.
He said, fuck that shit under the ring. I'm going straight in there.
Jim coming in on fire, not wasting time, not trying to bring weapons, just coming to the aid of his brother.
Yeah, Jimmy Uso, 1-0 in War Games matches in his career. Mentioned earlier all the tag champs, and those two men won together. One of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag team of all time in WWE.
Tama Tonga back to a vertical base.
Well, Jay just hasn't.
The Usos 100% have to be on the Mount Rushmore tag teams for sure.
Catches Reed with a boot. Tonga runs to an uppercut. And Jimmy, corkscrew moonsault off the top rope. Okay. And Jimmy Uso said, "Oh yeah, no yeet."
Gotta reach deep into your bag of tricks. Jimmy Uso taking out Reed and Tonga.
And now helping his brother, or at least attempt.
I think he did by this time.
World is talking about a Survivor Series War Games on X tonight. Oh! Something special about watching the Usos work together
They're
again.
automatic, and I mean that in the best way possible. It's like Jimmy and Jay don't even have to think of what they're doing next. They're just on the same page.
And another example there.
I think that's day one-ish.
Minute and a half.
Michael Cole saying day one-ish.
New Bloodline will have the advantage in the match, which officially begins when all 10 men are in the ring as Tonga has bounced off the steel cage.
You know, obviously we got to throw the Rock and Sock connection up there.
Jimmy delivering the 10th, and now double team to Reed. Ooh. And that brings a standing ovation. Jay still hurting from the earlier beatdown.
And this is what's nice if you are main event Jey Uso, where your brother's here, they're holding down the fort for the moment. Now you can afford to take a couple seconds to recover. You're not going to get much time, so you need to maximize it.
Yeah, 10 seconds, 3-on-2 advantage will be in the New Bloodline's favor.
It's the Mount Rushmore. There can only be 4, okay? Y'all are naming every good tag team right now.
Oh, no. Solo Sikoa said it's time to put this thing to bed.
It's time to start saying your prayers if you're in the OG Bloodline.
The Samoan werewolf, the wild and intense Jacob Fatu, who beat Jey Uso last night to gain the War Games advantage for his team. Unpredictable, chaotic. God knows what this man is going to be able to do inside this cage.
Put the werewolf inside the cage, you turn him loose, ironically enough.
Yeah, the Usos realize the danger that, Fatu presents is he sends Jimmy over the top rope toward the cage.
Trust me, Jimmy and Jay know. They know all about what Jacob is capable of.
Now, Samoan drop, though, by Jey Uso to Fatu, who just tipped up.
And if that doesn't make you want to lay down your weapons, nothing will.
Boom! And then that spinning elbow by Fatu, who's taken over.
And let's give credit where it's due. A brilliant call by Solo Sikoa by unleashing the wolf this early into the matchup.
And again, that's why this team respects him, Corey. Solo he's the leader. There's no questioning that at all by the 4 members that follow him.
To borrow a quote from Sun Tzu, the art of war. Victorious warriors win first, then go to war. Defeated warriors go to war first, and then seek to win.
And the thing about Solo is, look how much he's changed. How his confidence
Something CM Punk and Roman have issues.
As he's led this group.
When Punk walks out the cage, and that sets up Punk versus Roman. I don't understand what you're saying.
Obviously, you've got Jacob Fatu. Blind loyalty. I love you, Solo.
God, Jacob Fatu.
Where the hell did this guy come from?
He's absolutely insane. He does incredible things that a man his size should not be doing.
All the gifts and athletes.
Your Mount Rushmore is Rock and Sock, the Usos, the Hardys, and MCMG.
And you know, we talked about this, Corey, on Friday Night SmackDown last night, and I believe it's true. It's that loyalty to Solo Sikoa from Jacob Fatu, because Solo really saved, in many ways, Jacob's life. He saved his career. He brought him to WWE.
Oh, God.
And now goodness, the triple team.
I don't know, I've never seen anything like that before.
But again, Fatu dreamed of coming to WWE his whole life as he taken another look. His trials and tribulations, well documented.
Oh, my God.
And now he's here thanks to Solo, and he continues to show the respect. Well, things will finally be even again for the original bloodline.
Are you kidding me?
It's not mine.
Jacob Fatu, and you think this
It's not my Mount Western.
That's not going to sit well.
I knew it.
Oh, Sami Zayn heading to the ring. How about Jimmy and Jey Uso? Remember, it's the Usos that Sami had been close with. The reason that Sami was in the bloodline to begin with was because of Jimmy and Jey.
Well, Sami's going to be a breath of fresh air for the OG bloodline in this moment, but we can't overlook.
We get to talk about that favor.
In Roman Reigns' new militia between himself and
That would 100% be the conversation I'd be having with him right now.
wants to do.
And you got to wonder what Roman Reigns thinks about Paul Heyman's decision to bring Punk on board. They agreed in that sit-down last night that Roman and Punk would coexist for one night.
And look, Roman did manage to do it with Cody Rhodes for one night only.
Yeah, but Cody Rhodes, and listen, Cody Rhodes does not have the temperament of CM Punk. CM Punk, you saw the look on his face moments ago.
Punk's a rogue. Punk's a wild card. Punk is going to do what Punk wants to do. If you like it...
Oh, Fatu just caught Sami. And a super kick. Jacob's down. But again, you're right. Punk's rogue. He's going to do anything. He's going to do things on his terms. And listen, make no mistake about it. The favor that Heyman promised Punk, Punk's not doing this because he's a good guy.
Let's take another look at this. Sami Zayn caught out of midair by Jacob Fatu, but Big Jim, boom! Jimmy Uso with a super kick takes down Fatu and saves Sami from certain disaster.
Again, Punk is involved in this, Corey, because he's getting something out of it.
Punk is a mercenary, period. Punk is here because he is getting a gain. We don't know what that is. That's between him and the wise man. But Punk is here for that reason and that reason only. Not because he loves Roman
They
Reigns.
look like...
Not because he cares about the original bloodline. Punk is here because of CM Punk.
Oh my gosh. They look like two kids that are just forced to be there and have no desire to be there whatsoever.
By Roman Reigns in the bloodline. And now Big Bronson Reed hammering away on Jimmy Uso. Jacob Fatu from behind. And once again, the new bloodline will have the advantage. It'll be 4-on-3 when the next man enters this matchup.
You fighting with your brother or your cousin, and your mom tells you to go in the room, and don't come out that room till y'all make up.
And now Tonga Loa gets the blessing of his tribal chief. Tonga making his way to the ring, and it is now 4-on-3 for the new bloodline.
Oh, now Tonga Loa's got some plans, looking for,
well, if he can get the apron up,
some enhancements.
Now he's got a table in his hands. Whoa, with a table. Former tag team champion. And now Jacob Fatu screaming for more. Why does Jacob Fatu need a damn table?
He doesn't. But I'm not entirely convinced that Jacob Fatu could win war games on his own.
Let me ask you this question. Why does Jacob Fatu need 2 tables? Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Big Bronson Reed, the 4 men in the match for the new bloodline. Inverted atomic drop. Loa follows it up with a clothesline. He is filled with a bunch of wild men.
And that's the scariest thing is, yeah, their origins, oh my goodness, are wild. They're savage. But these are all highly intelligent men who are doing this of their own choice and volition.
I feel like all the momentum in this match deflated as soon as he got in the ring.
Like a savage, but the guy is not a savage. He's a very cerebral individual.
And they're all drinking the Kool-Aid, and they all believe in Solo Sikoa.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, if the new bloodline wins in this matchup, I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid too. I'm going to be throwing my ones up for my new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
I don't know how you wouldn't. I mean, Sami Zayn, look at the state he finds himself in. Tangaloa just crushing Zayn against the cage.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
There we go.
I 100% thought he slipped off that rope for a second there.
Just like a blankness, an emptiness.
It's a 1,000-yard stare. And has a lot to do with how Jacob Fatu came up, where Jacob Fatu was raised, the life that Solo rescued him from. There are a lot of reasons why Jacob Fatu is the way that he is. I just don't want to experience any of them myself.
In trouble on the other side of the ring, and right there into the steel. The Usos in all kinds of trouble. They'll finally, it'll be 4-on-4 now. And Roman.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Are you kidding me? I knew it! I knew it!
That won't sit well with Roman Reigns as CM Punk enters his first ever War Games match. He just embarrassed the original tribal chief. But if there's anyone crazy enough to get in the ring with these bunch of animals, it's CM Punk.
I hope Punk's got his silver bullets ready. Where the hell's he going? Oh, do you remember what happened the last time CM Punk had a toolbox from under the ring?
Yeah, we haven't seen his opponent McIntyre since.
I mean, it's true. We ain't seen Drew McIntyre in a minute.
CM Punk, one of the shrewdest men in the history of the business. Punk came ready.
Nothing wrong with an equalizer, particularly when it's totally legal.
They beat the shit out of Tangaloa. Nobody likes his ass anyway.
All over Tangaloa.
Well, we've known it throughout his career, and he reminded us, Corey, back at Hell in a Cell, that mean streak, that vicious streak that CM Punk possesses. Solo Sikoa will enter in a minute and a half. That'll give the new bloodline their last advantage of the matchup at 5-on-4 for 3 minutes before Roman joins the fray. And now, big upper, that big knee from CM Punk.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my God! Fatu's at his feet! Fatu's at his feet!
Dude, Jacob's fucking crazy.
Night, night, Punk!
How is Jacob Fatu doing this?
Because he's not human.
See, Jacob is what an enforcer is supposed to be.
Personal enforcer. Wrecking shop inside War Games.
Solo Sikoa may have secured the biggest acquisition in the history of WWE by bringing Jacob Fatu into his bloodline.
I'm just saying facts over here.
Go ahead, tell me I'm
That's all I'm
exaggerating.
saying.
No, I'm not. I completely agree with you, Cole. It has been a long time since there has been a superstar who has simultaneously captivated and terrified the WWE Universe, quite like Jacob Fatu has.
So now the new bloodline gets a 5-on-4 advantage, last advantage they will have before the War Games match officially begins. Solo Sikoa, the new tribal chief. For a long time, he was a self-proclaimed tribal chief. I think all that went away back at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, earlier this month when he pinned that man, Roman Reigns.
You look at Roman Reigns and you look at Solo, only one of them has a tribe, a true tribe, who are loyal to him, who follow him, whose shots Solo calls.
I mean, the rest of the original bloodline won't even refer to Roman Reigns as their leader.
And that's the difference. That's the difference.
How many great armies have won wars without a great general, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you don't go into it without a leader. And now Solo, bang, using the cage to his advantage. Solo's been in one War Games match. Interesting note, Corey. He's the only member of his team who's ever been in War Games.
Fooled me. Look at this. Spinning.
Oh! Sami Zayn. I mean, Sami hasn't been able to do anything in this match yet.
I mean, this new bloodline.
Yeah, the crowd is very flat.
Everybody on the opposite side, one by one.
This has not been the best crowd, I'll be honest.
The team with this 5-on-4 advantage.
Almost 2 entire minutes of decimation, meaning that when Roman Reigns steps inside of the cage, the new bloodline can and will feast on the fallen OTC.
And if you're Roman Reigns, what's going through your head right now? You see it all falling apart, all slipping through your fingers, the days of power over.
It already fell apart, Cole. It already fell apart. Roman's trying to put the pieces back together. And look at this.
Get Fatu with that amazing moonsault. And I want you to look at the original bloodline right now.
Oh, God almighty.
The Usos and Sami, and now Bronson Reed from the top rope. Tsunami!
Look how proud Solo Sikoa is of his army. Look at the athleticism of Jacob Fatu. Mind-blowing agility from
he got full contact on Sami on that one.
By a tsunami. A true force of nature. Big Bronson Reed.
Punk ever the rebel. Punk trying to stand up for himself, but he's about to walk into a 5-on-1 mauling.
Yeah, and respect Punk. You just pick one and start swinging, but this was always going to end this way.
Sami's down. The Usos are down. Punk's been beaten and decimated. All 5 members of the new bloodline on their feet. Roman Reigns will be entered into this match. The War Games match will officially begin in a matter of moments. And Solo Sikoa. Wait a minute.
It'll officially begin, but
no ass ain't getting in here. Solo Sikoa is locking the door with his own lock and chain, so Roman Reigns can't enter this match.
You ain't coming in, boy.
The OTC just got outsmarted by the man.
They got bolt cutters under the ring, probably.
What
we think in chat. How's Roman gonna get in there?
The door's locked. Everyone on the original bloodline is down. Is holding on to any shred of power by a thread. Oh, good luck, Roman. That door has been locked with that chain, and he's asking maybe bolt cutters.
At this point, Roman's just delaying the inevitable. There is no conceivable way for Reigns to get back into this fight. And at some point, if you're Roman, you got to start asking yourself, is it worth?
Corey, there may be one way to get in.
No way.
Roman Reigns is scaling the cage.
Yeah, but he's going to be met at the top. Look how quick Tama Tonga got there.
And Tonga Loa as well. Roman Reigns fighting through. He's near the top. He's down at the top of the cage. Big Bronson Reed's going to meet him there. Roman Reigns bounces Reed. Face first off the cage. The big smile on Reigns' face is Bronson Reed is going to be singing a bit higher. And now Jacob Fatu kicked away by Reigns. Roman now on the top rope. New tribal chief, original tribal chief, facing off now. Solo Sikoa bounced off the cage. Roman is now in this matchup. Roman! Crossbody!
Okay, Roman.
Well, the OTC looking to get his team back into this battle by any means necessary.
The match is officially underway. All 10 men now are in the ring.
It's the open hand slaps for me, bro.
First team to gain pinfall or submission will win War Games. Roman Reigns taking everyone out. Roman now looking to regroup the original bloodline, helping his cousins to their feet. Helping Punk, gonna help Sammy to his feet as well. And now we reset with all 10 men on their feet.
Hey, old Paulie.
And now, let
I like that.
War Games begin!
Paul Heyman begging and pleading with Punk and Roman Reigns to bury the hatchet at least for the remainder of this match.
Heyman said, you bring the best out of each other. This is War Games.
So again, match is underway. Pinfall submission wins it. Power struggle, which has been going on for years, continues tonight in War Games, and here we go. The OG bloodline, the new bloodline.
The battle in close quarters.
Paul got his "This is War Games" moment.
Teeing off now, getting a little separation to go to work.
And now Sami Zayn gonna go up to the top rope with Bronson Reed in tow. DDT.
Yes. Let's go, DDT.
Tongaloa stops Sami Zayn dead in his tracks.
And now the brothers working together. Now the Usos.
Back of the head, bro.
Super kicks from Jimmy and Jay. Jimmy Uso and Jay on opposing corners. This looks familiar, Cole.
It's been a while since we've seen this. The Uso splash.
But here comes Jacob Fatu back into the fray.
And Solo Sikoa as well. Punk and Reigns are down in the other ring. Solo and Jacob have taken control. Roman had that early rally, and quickly Solo and company quelled that momentum.
I love the communication we're seeing from Solo Sikoa to his new bloodline. Solo clearly still the shot caller in this circumstance.
The head coach. And now Punk and Roman going after Solo and Fatu.
Big right by Solo connects.
Now Solo going right after the original tribal chief. Fatu buries his shoulder in the gut of Punk.
Yay! Here we go.
Uh-oh, miss. Roman Reigns now got caught up in the ropes. And a spear!
Oh, no.
And now Solo Sikoa with a Samoan spike.
Oh my God, he's gonna do it.
Cover by Solo. Kick out by Reigns.
Let's take another look at where things went awry. Reigns avoided a spike. Solo crowded Roman. Roman had to reset before delivering his spear and unintentionally took down CM Punk.
And now big Bronson Reed with Punk up on his shoulders. And a Death Valley driver.
Look at Jacob Fatu. Oh, Fatu.
Missed.
Fatu got a little overzealous.
He hurt his knee.
This could be, in a weird way, a blessing in disguise.
Covered by Reed. Hook of the leg now on Punk and a kick out.
The usually sure-footed Samoan Werewolf lost it on that moonsault attempt, and that could be a pivotal point.
That's the second time. Like, he's back at that D again.
With a great degree of certainty that if Fatu connects with that moonsault, CM Punk's done for.
Oh, and into the cage.
This is an absolute massacre.
Roman's team has never been able to get together here. It's been all new bloodline. Reed, Solo working together.
We said it from the outset. If one team is a team and the other team is a group of individuals, I know who I'm putting my money on.
Yeah, it's a work. It's a definite work.
That being the new bloodline. And look at the wounded werewolf, Jacob Fatu, with one good leg, still in a hurry to do damage, but Reigns went low.
Roman Reigns with a low blow to spare! A spare to Solo!
Super kick by Reed squashes Roman's comeback.
We said that Bronson Reed would be the difference maker in this match. Setting up Roman Reigns now on the table. Bronson Reed climbing to the top rope. Bronson Reed!
Are you kidding me?
What the? No. 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 We are not doing this. No. No. Oh. Bronson's dead. Oh no. Oh no.
CM Punk helping Reigns avert disaster as Reed went through the table with a tsunami.
Bronson Reed was mid-air and somehow Punk had the wherewithal.
That was attempted murder.
Reigns tied.
And now Roman Reigns with a peace offering. And Jacob Fatu.
Fatu now continuing this assault on CM Punk.
Superman punch.
Spiked by Solo. And another.
Cover by Solo for the win. And the Usos with a double super kick.
Fatu creating some distance, some separation.
That storm was just all wind.
And the rest of the new bloodline.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Taken out by the Usos.
Let's go.
The 1D by Jimmy and Jay.
Let's go.
Jimmy Uso is fired up and making the climb to the top rope. Meanwhile, Jay is mid-ring setting up a table for God knows what.
Dragging Jacob back to his feet. Jimmy and Jay. Jacob on the table. Tonga Loa tries to get involved. Spear!
Here comes Tama Tonga.
into the cage on the other side. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb!
From the top!
Maybe not from the top rope.
Oh, Jimmy, don't do it!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We just saw Big Bronson Reed crash and burn.
Oh, God, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, no, Jimmy. Jimmy, no. Jimmy, no. Ooh, he felt that. Ooh, he felt that. He felt that.
Everybody's down. Paul Heyman with a big old smile on his face. Sami Zayn trying to struggle to make it back to his feet here. Sami coming to Jimmy's aid, dragging Jimmy back to his feet as well. The two longtime friends. It was Jimmy in the beginning that brought Sami on board, and of course, Jay later on would become close with Sami Zayn. Those three back to their feet.
Sami, Jimmy, and Jay, the men who once upheld Roman Reigns as the head of the table, the men who protected Roman's empire. Now Sami coming to the aid of CM Punk.
And the Usos to the aid of Roman Reigns.
Let's finish this shit.
The original bloodline, you heard Jimmy say, and well, other words than this, but let's finish this. Solo to his feet, and he is surrounded by the original bloodline. And the new bloodline's Judas is about to get his at the hands of Roman Reigns and company. Oh, super kick!
Super kicks is so fucking mean, bro. Super kicks is so mean, bro. Luva kick.
Punk has Solo up.
Looks at Reigns.
Go to sleep.
GTS. To set up the spear. Reigns cover. Roman pins Solo. The OG bloodline wins.
There it is. This was a W main event. This was great. This is absolutely great. Ryuga, you kind of quiet right now, bro. Where you at?
A celebration of four. Punk looks on in the distance. He did what he said he would do. One night only.
What's the favorite? Say, no one ever really wins a war. If you're lucky, you survive. Let's take a look at some of this insane action. First, Roman goes low on Jacob Fatu and follows it with a spear on Solo Sikoa. Down goes Roman, And just as Bronson Reed looked to end Roman Reigns once and for all, CM Punk would play savior to the OTC. And Jimmy Uso would follow with an Uso splash from the top of the War Games cage, taking out the Samoan Werewolf, which left Solo all on his own to pay for his sins.
The GTS, the spear, and the pin. And tonight's Savage Replay was presented by Slim Jim Meat Sticks. Need a little excitement? Snap in to a Slim Jim.
We won the match. We won with him on our side.
The OG bloodline is close to reclaiming its former glory. But Solo Sikoa still wears the Ulafala and is still the tribal chief.
And we might not get any Rocky tonight.
The pendulum of momentum.
How is this 9:30 finish?
To Roman Reigns.
I feel like there's still something. There's something still coming. This ain't over yet.
And let's not forget.
We owe each other. But when I need the favor, I'm going to come ask. It's yours.
Paul Heyman still owes CM Punk a favor.
Paul has the best strut too, man. I love his strut.
The wise man did it.
What happened to Jimmy? Is he still feeling it from I guess he's still feeling it from when he jumped. Punk had to step up. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. So where are we gonna go with this now? That's what I want to know. Where are we gonna go with it? I'm surprised there was no Rocky 2, actually. I was 100% expecting Rock to show up, so that is a surprise for me. But I'm just curious now, where is this gonna go?
They're gonna do it!
Yeah, I think overall, I can only give this PLE an 8.5. That's the best I can do. I can't give it a 9. It's definitely not a 10 for me. I can't really give it a 9 because it just I can't give it a 9 because of how slow the first match started and how in some of these decisions I'm not really a fan of. I can't give it a 9 for that reason. That bumps it down to an 8 for me. But as good as this main event was, it's still just not enough to bump it back up to a 9. So I gotta give it an 8.5 because I gotta give this last match some credit. But it's gonna be an 8.5 for me.
Inspire change, we become luminaries. There's something different, out of the ordinary. Complete the mission by any means.
So,
Breaker retains in a hell of a
yeah, that Finn Balor shit was just that irritated the shit out of me. Matter of fact, that really kind of bumped it down for me to like a 6. So 8.5 is rather generous. Yeah. So. Little chat. Excuse me, sorry. That's gonna do it for Survivor Series War Games. I know usually we watch the post show, but we're not gonna do all that. What was my favorite match for tonight? Probably the main event. Probably the main event. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for tonight, folks. I appreciate y'all coming through. You could choose to be anywhere, but you choose to be here. So I appreciate y'all for that, as always. We'll be back on Monday for Monday Night Raw. And we got a full week next week, actually. I'll be here every day, every night, 8 p.m. We got Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays NXT, Wednesdays AEW, Thursday is TNA, Friday is SmackDown. So we're gonna be here every week next week. Every day next week, rather. I'm gonna try to do this for the month of December to see how this goes. And if things go well with this, then that's gonna be the future. We're gonna be doing 5 days a week moving forward come January. So
and his crew, how monumental is this victory for them?
I think it was absolutely massive. Had they lost today, to me it was the end.
Great show tonight, folks. Appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. So till the next one.
Tsunami
Peace.
and has essentially saved the future of the OG bloodline.
Yeah, I almost shed a tear actually seeing that beautiful moment. It was really